Top of the top. What up? What's up, y'all? It's good. We here, we live. What's up, family? I see y'all. I'm just sending this video out. Give me 1 second. I'm right here with y'all. What's good? Hopefully everybody got off today. Something like that. Those who ain't, look, everybody who got to work, get your money. Another 4th of July, y'all. I don't see no independence, though. Other than that, man, we going to kick it today. We going to chill. Y'all know how to pull up. Hold up. I'm just sending this video out, y'all. Just sending it out. I got to put the video together. I got to put the cover together. I got to send the video out. I got to do a lot, y'all. You feel me? So thank y'all for working with me. I don't be BSing. That's all I want y'all to know. I don't never be playing around, having y'all waiting for nothing. I be your boy, be working. Other than that, it's beginning. We're going to get it in today. Get some more Diddy jokes on. Diddy got another lawsuit, another one. He got another one. And we're going to talk about bum-ass, goofy-ass Chris Brown, still charging fans in the crisis. So let me ask y'all a question. I'm looking at look, man. Why is Chris Brown charging people all this money just to meet him? My point is, do you think Chris Brown is desperate? Does he need the money? What's going on with Chris Brown? Keep charging fans in a crisis. What is up with this dude? A lot of people keep giving him passes. I mean, it is what it is. I just want to ask you a question. If Chris Brown was still on top, do you think he would be charging his fans? Do you think he would be doing this? That's why every time Chris Brown name come out, I'm always going to keep telling you he blackballed. And when you blackball, you got to charge your fans. Didn't I tell you without their fan cult base or their cult fan base, they wouldn't be nothing. So they know that. The point is, why is Chris Brown charging people $1,000 in the crisis? I asked y'all this 2 years ago. Nobody still can't tell me why. Look like that nigga scared his generational wealth gonna be gone too. All right, I'm ready, man. I'll send the video out. What's good, y'all? So yeah, we're gonna talk about it today. Good morning, Miss Jackie. Good morning. Telling you, man, some of y'all be going so hard when I be working, I don't see y'all. When I be looking, y'all be gone. What's up, Miss Jackie? Good morning. Y'all know what's up. What's up, Kat? Everybody got the membership. What's up, Faith? Everybody, that's yo, y'all know what's up. Shout out to the people in the background. East Coast, West Coast, all in between, Midwest, down south, overseas, islands. We here, internet. So anyway, man, episode 760. We're gonna chop it up. Got a lot to talk about today, too, y'all. Got a lot to talk about. We're gonna look at some things, man. We're gonna look at a little bit of politics. I told y'all, Money Bad Joe, that dude is hilarious, man. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna tell y'all no lie. Y'all know I'm not gonna lie, man. Joe Biden has been funny the whole time. He's been in office to me. He's been funny. The stuff he's been doing has not been funny, but he is a funny man. I don't care what nobody say. I think Joe Biden like a comedian or something, man. He's funny. Y'all know we chopped up that debate last week, so they still talking about that debate. We're going to get into that. Other than that, man, shout out to the replay gang, man. I'm glad everybody here this morning. That mean you alive. Respect to everybody that hit the live button. I mean, that tapped into this live. They always check up on the channel and stay updated. Look, we going forward, man. Real futuristic, man. We just starting off slow. Now look, let's go, man. Diddy got another lawsuit, man. But I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. To me, what's funny about each lawsuit, more details come out of his savage behavior. And his savage behavior is this shit make me laugh, man. It's funny. This dude is a savage, y'all. This dude, man. I'm gonna say it again, y'all. It's no telling how many people Diddy done touched on. Let me say it all again, y'all. Let me say it all again. It's no telling how many people he touched on. It's no telling how many more names gonna come out. What did I tell y'all? I said little by little, people gonna just keep coming out, keep coming out, keep coming out. I said some of the people, it happened 30 years ago. Some of them might look a hot mess now. They gotta get their stuff together so they can go to court. Get it? Because remember, if you sue somebody like Diddy, you gotta look a certain way. Because if you go to court trying to sue Diddy and you look crazy, like you on drugs or you look like a bum, they're not going to take you serious. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people probably had to get their stuff together. It's going to be more coming out. So I want you to, this is all we spoke about already. So that's why I'm like, look, it's not going to stop, y'all. He's going to get more and more. I think when he get locked up, he's going to get even more. We also have to remember, a lot of people are still scared of Diddy because Diddy still has their address, their phone number in his phone. I've been talking about this shit. I've been putting fucking bad luck on these niggas the whole year, man. Diddy boy is going down, man. Even Jeezy punk ass, he got divorced. His wife ain't want him. Why none of their girl want them? Why? You tell me. Rick Ross got punched in the face. We're going to go back into that because Rick Ross tried to come on the internet and perpetrate like he didn't get punched in the face. He was trying to say, see, my face ain't swollen. He was doing internet tricks. We're going to talk about Rick Ross, another Diddy boy. Fabulous got his ass divorced, another Diddy boy. Diddy made sure in the end, none of them niggas had no wife, no kids, no nothing. All them niggas going down together, man. Fuck it. Yeah, y'all. Hold on. What up in here, man? It's a holiday today, man. I ain't got to rush. What's up? What's up, Stephanie? What's up? What's up, Fatima? Hey, I'm just being me. Also, thank y'all all for hitting the Cash App up. All good money. Look, all money good. $2 is all straight. Appreciate it, y'all. I'm telling y'all, man, the way it's looking now, man, shit, I think a lot of us gonna need like 2 and 3 jobs, man. Ain't no way in hell I can pay bills playing around in the daytime at 7 o'clock with no job. That ain't gonna work, y'all. Anyway, what's up, man? All right, let's go, y'all. Thank y'all for pulling up, man. We're gonna get into it, man. I know a lot of people probably got drunk and got hangovers, man. Plus, they didn't think I was coming on this early. Let's go, man. All right, because Diddy, he's hilarious, y'all. And we just gonna keep thinking how many people did Diddy actually touch. I'm gonna say it again. I think Diddy touched damn near every rapper. I think he punked almost every New York rapper. I'm gonna say it again. Every New York rapper that has not come out on Diddy in the past 8 months, I'm gonna say they're scared. Either they're scared or Diddy touched on them. Period. I can't believe how this man was running shit for 30 years, y'all. 30 years. They had. Hold up. All right. See, y'all know we know all the Diddy's shenanigans. Let's go to the real Diddy, all right? He tried to gain weight, go in the gym, act tough, but let's go to the real Diddy. Like I said, man, I don't see how they was always scared of this dude. Like, all right, bro. All right, sis, let's break it down. We know how we grew up. All right, you had dudes in your family, your hood. They was frail. They was nobodies. So you going to tell me just because old boy just started going to the gym and acting tough, we supposed to be scared of him now? You going to be scared of your little cousin because he started tough, even though you know he was a scrawny punk growing up? That's Diddy. He's a scrawny punk. So I need somebody to tell me for real, how did this man run New York City for all these years? I got the answer, but I want to see if somebody else knows. I'm going to say it, man. What up, Wax? You know what's good, bro? What up? The only reason why Diddy ran the city, man, because he was down with those people. That's why. And I think a lot of rappers knew that too, and they were scared of that part. They always had to have somebody watching over New York City rap because they already knew what time it was. Brothers were smart. Brothers already had the street on lockdown. Brothers already had the penitentiary on lockdown. Brothers had the drug game on lockdown. And I told y'all it was a time when drug dealers ran the city and they had more money than fucking rappers, period. And I'm going to prove it today. Also, we're going to go back in a little history because it's coming out in this story. Guess what, y'all? I'm going to say that Diddy snitched on Big Meech as well, even though we know they had real beef. But we're going to also look back because I think I got proof on Diddy did snitch on Big Meech. He helped get Big Meech in jail. And we're going to look at how Big Meech had more money than all them fools back then. But see, we already knew that the street guys always had more money than rappers. We knew this. That's why the white man started giving rappers big checks. The only way to make them be able to be bigger than the rappers, they had to start giving them big checks. Before that, rappers didn't get no money. And they had to go around the drug dealers to make themselves look good, to be able to drive the cars. The drug dealers provided the drugs, the women, that's it. See, they were just industry. See, when you just industry, you get the check from the people, but you don't got the clout. So in New York City, the streets always had the clout. And that's why when you listen to Gene Deal, he'll tell you the stories of how Diddy used to have to hang around the OGs in Harlem, the OGs on the block, because he was a nobody. All right. In New York City, if you didn't get approved by the OGs, you couldn't do nothing. All right. That's just what it was. So Diddy know that. He come from that school. Jay-Z comes from that school. So we could talk about Jay-Z, but Jazz was still his OG. You see, he had to go through that chain of command. That's New York. So I'm bringing it all back to show y'all that all Diddy did was create a persona. See, because back then, he wasn't on that tough guy tough. He wasn't tough. He wasn't tough. But see, when a lot of the OGs started going to jail and a lot of OGs started dying and Diddy and his clan was setting a lot of OGs up, that's when he started acting tougher. See, the more they got the OGs off the street, the more they all started acting tougher. Him, Jay-Z, and the rest of them. All right? People like 50 always had the same energy. I'm keep it real. Cam always had the same energy. Always been the same. But it was these guys. They started putting on tough personas. Get it? I'm going somewhere with it because I want you to look at this man and ask yourself, damn, how come nobody never even punched him in the face? He never even got punched in the face, y'all. Never. That I know about. So ask yourself, why not? Because they were scared. That's why. They were scared. And they knew. The only thing that made the industry people scared, I'm going to keep it real, for the most part, a percentage of them were scared because of Clyde Davis. Simple to plain is, they all knew Diddy could get them blackballed, man. That's really why a lot of rappers were scared of him. So I'm gonna keep it real. You know, some of them was really scared, but a lot of them was scared because they knew this man could ruin their career with a phone call. Like, they did know that. So that's what he used to extort a lot of people. And that's why I think Diddy used to do shit like when, you know, bros would be rapping in the booth, I think he'd just come in there and touch on their penis, man. He was doing shit like that, playing around in the studio. All right, so like I said, what's up, Shayna? Now check it out. Diddy hit with new lawsuit from ex-porn star who claims scandal plague mogul. Look what they call him, a scandal plague mogul. He's a plague mogul. They basically saying, man, he's so dirty, he got diseases, man. He's so dirty. His name is so dirty, his name got a disease. Look. He trafficked her to a party. Now I'm starting to peep a lot of things. We're going to give updates on this whole Diddy thing. I'm starting to peep a lot of shit too, y'all. Diddy was also always trying to keep certain chicks on deck. Because remember, all he had was those parties. We went into all this. I got to go into it again. The whole 20 teens, I'm going to say like the 20 teens, we know Diddy wasn't making no music. He was pushing Ciroc. He was throwing parties to sell the Ciroc. So he understood the art of having the perfect party environment. He also knew he would have top-notch celebrity guests. So he would want to have the certain type of women around that look good, that's going to get down. Get it? Because Diddy understood this. Hey, if I got 10 women at my party and they all having sex with my associates, that's going to help me get more business deals. People going to say, man, Diddy, you had the best party ever. You had the baddest chicks. That's what Diddy was doing. That's when he really was in promoter mode and getting money on other levels. Far as, yes, he was doing a lot of weird stuff, blackmailing people, but he also wanted to create the perfect party image with the baddest chicks, and his chicks jump off. See, it's a man thing. What up, Job? What up, Job? Thank you very much, Job. It's like this, bro. It's common sense. It's like if you went to a party and, you know, the bro that threw the party said, yo, bro, any chicken here? And you good, bro. They ready. You know what I'm saying? Boom. That's what Diddy was doing. He was orchestrating chicks to jump off at his parties. That was one thing. Then on the other hand, he was using people to blackmail people too. He was doing that too. So he was doing more than one thing at once. And I'm telling y'all, we all know clear as day, man, Diddy was working for somebody, man. Diddy was working. Thank you for getting that membership too, Job. All right. So Diddy was working, man. He worked for them people, man, straight up. All right, we ain't even got to put no name on it. Common sense. How we think this video got buried, y'all? How was this video able to get buried? This video was from 2016. It got buried. How was that? How did he get the footage from the hotel? Because they say he had this footage in his vault, allegedly. They say he paid for it. But the point is, man, it ain't hard to tell, y'all. Let's use our brain once again. We can clearly see. Like the way Diddy was moving, he already knew he wasn't going to jail. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's going to do this in a public place and be that comfortable. In a towel. You know what I'm saying? Then at the end of the day, get the footage. Like, this man already knew he had a certain power. It's common sense. No man in their right mind would do this. Even a real police officer would not do that because his job would be in jeopardy. You get it? See what I'm saying? So this man already knew he was above the law. He knew he was above the law because of who he was tied in with. Y'all get it? We're going to go somewhere with this today. Salute to everybody that's here, man. So let's look. It's another charge, but within this charge, it's some other details that I peep because I know history. So let's go. Now I'm going to say something today and nobody say it. Diddy sued by former porn star for alleged sex trafficking through calculated grooming scheme. See that? Very crafty. Calculated grooming scheme. Sean Diddy Combs allegedly groomed former porn star as a white party employee. And guess what? Most of the lavish parties Diddy was throwing was where? In the Hamptons. Like I said, that's the real New York. For those who don't know, I've been breaking it down about these cities. See, New York City is the gutter, but you always going to know the real New York is when you leave the city, and that's why the rich people are always in what we call Long Island. The Hamptons is Hollywood for New York, for real. That's something else I want to tell y'all. It's always Hollywood celebrities in the Hamptons. That's just to see. Let me show y'all how it works. See, when they're in New York City, that's for shenanigans, business, paparazzi, business. They come to New York City for business. When they're in the city chilling, enjoying their life with their family, Hamptons. That's how it go. Hamptons is Hollywood for New York, period. Hopefully, y'all learning something now, because a lot of people didn't know that. It actually is two New Yorks. Remember a couple years ago when the mayor was running against Bloomberg, for people that know New York history, and it was a controversy. I forgot the Spanish mayor that was trying to run. He was going to win. I forgot his damn name. He messed up and said something. He said it's two New Yorks. And they try to say, oh, he being racist. No, it really is two New Yorks. That's why I say I rock with New York, the people. I don't rock with New York, the state at all, because New York State is racist. Let me tell y'all what I've just been thinking, man. I'm going to tell y'all what I know and what I've been learning and what's going on now. Man, I'm going to say the two top racist states I know for a fact is Massachusetts and New York. And I'm going to say Connecticut. Those are the three racist states, man. I'm going to be honest with y'all. One day I'm going to prove it too. So anyway, let's go back down. Also, I'm going to tell you another sidebar. For people don't know, it really was a people called the Yankees. And the Yankees was not in New York. It started in Massachusetts. That's another fact. Yep. It was a group of people called the Yankees, and they was doing a lot of killing too. So when I wear that hat, it's only for New York people. I don't wear this hat for no damn Yankees or the state. So know that. Other than that, we're going to get back into that. And I ain't just talking about the Yankees. They was calling them going down south to kill. No, it was a group of people calling themselves the Yankees before all that fucking Civil War shit. We're going to get into all of that one day. Anyway, let's go. Because Diddy liked to party, right? But now it's a party on him. Boom. Lawsuit. Now, within this lawsuit, y'all, let's look at the details, because I'm gonna bring something else out of this shit that nobody could do. Watch this. Disgraced rapper Sean Diddy Combs has yet another legal matter. He is now facing as the embattled mogul was hit with a lawsuit by a former porn star who he alleged that he trafficked. She alleged he trafficked her. All right, boom. Hold on. Let me do something real quick. Tone this shit down. All right, boom. Let's go. As you see right here, they call him a disgraced rapper. They call him a disgraced rapper. Now I got to show you another point. Boom. We had these conversations. What I say rapper mean, y'all? Then I tell y'all rapper's a bad name now, right? You don't want to be called no damn rapper. Getting it now? Y'all already know. People on this, y'all already know. So let me show you again how the white media portrays the rapper. Or Sean. They call him what? A disgraced rapper. Why he ain't the disgraced mogul? Why he's not the disgraced billionaire? See, they got to put rap in it. The disgraced rapper, and all of us know Diddy is not no fucking rapper. We all know this. But when you push that narrative of rappers are idiots and dumb black men, you always got to put that rapper in it. But at the end of the day, I already told y'all, when you take rapper, take away one P, you will get the word what? When you take away the P, you get the word what? You feeling me? That's why they play games like that. It's really saying the disgraced rapper. See that? You don't want to be called no rapper, bro. You a clown. Now look, according to the lawsuit filed in New York on Wednesday, Adria English, who went by the stage name Unique, claimed the 54-year-old rapper hired her as a dancer. This shit, well, watch this shit, y'all. Look, boom. He hired her as a dancer, and he forced her to have sex with people at his wild parties. See that? Boom. So we already see that this is when Diddy was trying to get clout off his parties. Just look at all the men around him, y'all. Look at all the men around him fighting in front of women. The woman trying to get a picture, but all the men just in front. See that? And he would throw these parties to make himself feel good, get his clout up, push the Ciroc, keep pushing the lie of black excellence, and he the top dog, the smartest one, and he will always be throwing these parties in Atlanta, making it all about him. See, understand that too. A lot of people know, like especially a lot of people that ain't shit, they're the main ones that throw parties. People that ain't shit like to throw parties because that's when they get to have, they get to have a lot of people kiss their ass and they feel good about themselves. Some people always gonna make it about them, y'all. And if it ain't about them, it's F you. When you understand that, man, you'll start learning about people and giving your energy to people. And I always tell y'all, in my opinion, that these people are nothing but energy harvests. They just like to take people's energy. So they throw parties all the time to take your fucking energy. Because there are rich people that will do nothing with their life but watch people, always worried about somebody else, and they always want to shine for themselves. So just look at Diddy's career, you'll see what I'm saying. Always had to be the last man standing. Now he by himself. So look, Diddy wanted to get a lot of chicks. We heard about it with Cassie, all of that. Having them doing things at his party. And now we also know for a fact, every party he had, something happened. What's up, Latavia? I see you, MTF gang. What's up? YFN, what's up? We now know this. We already knew, but we got the proof. So just assume that, y'all, every party he had, something went down that night. Whether it was legal or illegal, a lot of other stuff, we already know for a fact a lot of zesty stuff went down because we can see the men in the front row with those cameras, how they holding their phone. We know Diddy had mixed parties. He had bisexual, everybody at his party, you get it? So he had them real parties. So we know now every party he had, something happened. Now this woman that's suing him now, Adria English, boom. She's saying that Diddy will bring her to parties, cross state lines, that's trafficking. But then we're going to look at how he finessed her into doing these parties. All right. Also, this woman had a brother. And it's alleged Diddy was scheming on her brother. So like I said, man, we're going to look at this shit for what it is, y'all. Anybody supporting Diddy, they showed us who they was. Anybody who didn't go against him, they showed us who they are. Little Rod came out and said Diddy was groping on his private parts, trying to hump on him. Showed him a tape of Stevie J doing fruity stuff. All this fruity talk, right? That's one thing. Now look at all the men that still stand by Diddy. You get what I'm saying? All the men that didn't go against Diddy is because they was doing the shit Diddy does. It's simple. It's simple, y'all. I don't gotta. You get it, y'all? Because let's be real. If Diddy was your homeboy, let's take the name off. If it's your homeboy, your brother, it don't matter. If you know for a fact the whole neighborhood know your family member doing all this shit, you ain't gonna say nothing. You gonna just hide? What you going? Okay, boom. So your family member did some fuck shit. You gonna hide out too? Because they did some shit. You gonna hide? Or when you come outside and they say, "Yo, what's up with your peoples, man?" What you gonna say? You gonna say, "Yo, man, I don't got nothing to do with that shit. It's motherfucker crazy, yo." You know what I'm saying? You gonna say, "Son, you ain't gonna run." Well, let's look at it with the rappers. Diddy got in trouble and all the rappers ran. Why they run for? Get it? Because they was at those parties, man. Let's use our brain again, y'all. Let's use our brain. Because I'm talking this shit at a lot of them New York rappers. And I even see niggas like Mano. I don't believe this shit. I don't believe that shit. Well, nigga, that's 10 lawsuits now, fool. 10. You still don't believe in Mano? Let's rewind it again. This man threw parties for 30 years. Out of 30 years, y'all, are we stupid enough to think he didn't damn near incriminate every fucking rapper, especially from New York? 30 years. The Ciroc era done passed, the Molly era, ecstasy, cocaine, super gas, you get it? Lean, perks, all these drugs. You gonna tell me no other rappers ain't do nothing? Even though they was up under Diddy ass? But we also know, y'all, what? They was up under Diddy ass because they also know Diddy had a lot of dirt on them and they were scared. And we also now know that he was busting out Meek Mill. He was busting out Meek Mill. Yes, he was. I think he was busting Fabulous too. That's why he played Fabulous like that. And that's why Fabulous got quiet. And I think Emily B didn't respect that shit. You know what I see, y'all? I think when Emily B saw that goddamn video of Diddy sonning her goddamn man, she probably said, "Yo, When we in the house, this motherfucker always talking shit. He always got energy for me. But when Diddy come out and call him goddamn daddy, he ain't say shit. And I think Emily B peeped that shit with Fabulous punk ass too. We gonna go on all of that shit, man. I think Diddy was popping off all them niggas. I think damn near every New York rapper, he groped their ass. He did something to them, man. I don't care what y'all talking about. Because he like to play around. All right? So I'm going to say he smacked Nori on the ass. And then said, you going to do Drink Champs. English reportedly met Diddy in 2004. Pay attention to the time, y'all. Now, boom, this is what we going to do. Pay attention to 2004. We doing homework. I'm going to show y'all something. English reportedly met Diddy in 2004 when her boyfriend was auditioning for a Sean John modeling gig. Any male that's a model, that's a male dancer or a male stripper, or if he's a male model, hey, a gay nice man might offer him a lot of money because he's a model. Get it? Boom. Tyson Beckford. There you go. So this woman named English, last name, she had a brother. And Diddy met her and her brother in 2004. Her brother was auditioning for Sean John. So let's use our brain again. This fool has Sean John clothing. So we already know he probably had a lot of men practicing to be models for Sean John and had them doing shit for that. He probably was making dudes bend over to be a Sean John model. Shit like that. You get it? Come on, y'all. So we going somewhere with it. This woman had a brother and modeling for Sean John. According to court documents obtained by TMZ, English's boyfriend refused to perform oral sex on Diddy. Pardon me, let me bring it back. Not her brother, her boyfriend. Pardon me. Not her brother, her boyfriend. Diddy wanted to perform oral sex on this woman's boyfriend. According to court documents, it's in the court, y'all. It's no lying, it's no running from it. It's in the court. So we keep getting all these fruity allegations, but people still protecting Diddy. According to court documents obtained by TMZ, English boyfriend refused to perform oral sex on Diddy to land the job. Once again, same thing Little Rod said, same pattern. Diddy wanted head for that modeling job. See that? He's a nasty bitch. See that? Savage beast. Let's ask another question. Damn. Howard University came out and shitted on Diddy. They took their honorary degree back. They said, give me that shit. New York City even took the key back from that fool. I told you as of now, Diddy ain't even from New York no more. Anybody see that man in New York, you're supposed to swing on him. He's not from New York. The key got taken, y'all. He's no good. That means no good. So if the keys got taken, his degrees got taken, why don't New York rappers ain't say nothing? New York rappers still scared of Diddy? See, you New York rappers are so dumb, right? Y'all so thirsty for money. Y'all so fucking hungry, right? But you stupid niggas, if y'all was smart, you would have did a whole Diddy diss album. A whole, I ain't gonna say a whole shit, but you would have had at least 5 tracks ethering that nigga. Straight up. And then got caught off that shit, just got rich off that whole shit. Y'all too scared to even do that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm looking at the whole shit now. I'm like, damn, Diddy violated. He was violating all of them. Then Diddy came out with a fake apology. Meanwhile, this man was taking chicks to parties, making them jump off, making chicks have sex with men so he can watch, trying to suck off ladies' boyfriend, and people acting like he normal when he with his kids. He's sick. He's sick. Then he take a lot of pictures with his kids with no woman there. He's sick. She alleged that Diddy groomed her into sex trafficking, first telling her to hook up with a man called Jacob Arabov, known as Jacob the Jewler. He is also listed as a defendant in the lawsuit. So Jacob the Jewler is also in this Diddy lawsuit. Here we go again, y'all. Now I'm about to go deep. How many of y'all remember when Jacob the Jeweler was the man? Everybody was running to Jacob the Jeweler for that watch. But I'll tell you this too. Jacob Jewler, the only jeweler from New York that went to jail like that because he started fucking with that rap shit. Another thing I'm going to prove to you today. A lot of people went down when they started messing with those rappers, man, because the rappers belong to the government. That's why. So Jacob the Jeweler, even he went to jail. But now I'm going to tie it together. And I'm going to say, I think Diddy snitched on Big Meech and had something to do with it. I'm going to prove it too. In my opinion, it's not a fact. But I like to play games on this shit. It's fun. So where y'all at? Y'all down there? Y'all with me? All right. Now we're going to look at how Diddy might have had something to do with getting Big Meech locked up. Allegedly. Now, we already know Diddy was loving Atlanta. For some reason, when the 2000s came in, them fools could not stay away from Atlanta. But I'm going to say it. When Big Meech was running Atlanta, these fools started going down there spying on Big Meech. And I said this a long time ago. What up, Wax? I said this back in the day when this shit happened. I said the first thing Big Meech messed up with, he should have never did that Smack DVD. He did that Smack DVD. He was always with Fabulous, Jeezy, and all that type of thing going on. I'm starting to think, I think Fabulous was spying on BMF too. Fabulous got caught with a lot of guns in New York. That fool never went to jail. Never went to jail. Anyway, I think he was working too because they stayed in Atlanta. Now I know what was going on. It was a Big Meech ass. You know what? What else? What Big Meech fucked up at, y'all? When he put up that big ass fucking hip hop billboard in Atlanta. I'm gonna go back to hip hop history. People gotta understand back then in the rap game, those billboards were the biggest form of promotion you can get as a rapper. And those billboards costed thousands. See, it was levels of billboards. Like in New York, y'all know in the train station, you'll see that billboard in there for something coming out. You'll see little billboard. See, it's levels. That one is cheaper than the big one. You know what I'm saying? So the point is, when Big Meech did that, that was also like a slap in the face to all the rappers that was signed to the industry. See, what Big Meech didn't understand, he was never going to conquer the industry because they're a brotherhood. And then we're going to also look at how when Big Meech started trying to take over that rap game, that's when the powers that be stopped his tracks because he's not with the brotherhood. You get it? He wasn't with the industry. He had more money than them. Then you're going to see he tried to get legit. They was like, no. Then you're going to see the same program happen with Supreme in Queens. Supreme was doing this thing in the street for a long time. But when he tried to get legit, it was like, nope. That's what happened. Because they understood that certain people already had the money and the power, but they didn't want you to get legit and conquer the industry. I throw a couple of people at y'all that try to rock with the industry and they ass went to jail. All right? I'm going to give you one. California, Harry O, the man that helped start Death Row, street money. He started fucking with Suge Knight and Dre, his ass went to jail. All right? You know what I'm saying? Recently, people know about Rod Diggs in New York, Big Blood. He started fucking with that rap shit, his ass went to jail. I ain't going to say the rappers he was running around with, but his ass went to jail. All right? Big Meech was doing this thing, big, for years. He started fucking with that rap shit, Smack DVD, Fabulous, Big Meech ass went to jail. Another one, they say OG Mac, New York Blood. They said when they called him, he was going in the hip-hop club. Then I remember when Nori put OG Mac name in a song. I know real bloods and niggas like OG Mac. And that nigga went to jail after that. Straight up. I ain't saying Nori told on him, but I told you, man. They was like this back then. OG Mac, you ain't gonna be coming around the rappers extorting them. No. That's how this shit was going. So if you was a real street dude, real street credibility, you had more money than rappers, you was a threat. That's how it went down, man. Jimmy Henchman was a goon that was able to get legit because he did it early. But they made it sure, like after people like Jimmy Henchman, nobody else was gonna get the chance to get legit. And every chance a big drug dealer from New York would try to get legit, get them out of here. And that's what they was doing. It was a program, man. Then they took that program to Atlanta and they started snitching on niggas in Atlanta, man. That's what happened, man. In my opinion. So I had to say all that to say this, right? Jacob Adabit, known as Jacob the Jewler. Guess what he was the whole time, y'all? A Russian migrant. So I told y'all migrants been coming here, man. Jacob got rich off black people. Super rich off black people, y'all. So look, he loved that black money. He had all the rappers running to get their watch. But people like me and others knew that Jacob the Jeweler wasn't the first jeweler in the Diamond District. He was just the one favored by the rappers because he had a gimmick with that watch. Facts. So the point is this, y'all. What a lot of people don't know and remember is that Big Meech had Jacob the Jeweler in pocket. That was his man, his right-hand man. And they were going to do a lot of business together. That's what a lot of people don't know. This is also another move Meech was making to be legit. A lot of people don't know that. And what happened, Big Meech? You started fucking with Atlanta and New York. If you would have stayed in the Midwest and the West, you would have been straight. Once you came to the land of haters, the East Coast, shit different, bro. So once you came to New York, that's what did it for you too. So look, Big Meech was about to do business. He was going to wash that money. through Jacob the Jewler. And you got to remember something. Back then, this Big Meech had more money than all the rappers. Street money. So it was something very important that happened. Let's check this out, y'all. And now we also going to look at if they never would have snitched on Big Meech, where he would be at right now. We know he would be a billionaire. We also know he would have put a lot of people on. What was Big Meech preaching, y'all? Family, sticking together. What else Big Meech was preaching? Not letting chicks come between you and your bros. You know what I'm saying? Not letting your homies be messed up. Big Meech was talking all that real talk that I grew up on. You feel me? So he had to go. Now let's look at this shit. He was trying to get legit, y'all. Remember this part. Jacob the Jewler was 43, a Russian immigrant, was arrested in 2006 at his East 57th Street jewelry store and charged with conspiring to launder about $270 million. Woo! That was back then, y'all, 20 years ago, damn near. That man was trying to wash $270 million. Back then, Diddy and them was nowhere near that shit. They was nowhere near that kind of money. And you got to remember, $270 million back then is not that now. Not right now, $270 million, that shit like $120. Back then, $270 million was what it was. Dirty money, trying to clean that shit. Plus, trying to get the rap shit popping. So can you now see the powers that be say, oh, we got to stop this? Next thing you know, they're going to have their own distribution. What else? Well, if he tied in with a Russian immigrant, that's going to tie him into Russia too. Y'all getting it? Power. Big Meech had to go. He had to go. He had to go. So look, check it out. We're gonna look at this. Diddy has something to do with this shit. Look, he was trying to launder $270 million for the Detroit-based Black Mafia family, crack ring. He was one of dozens arrested in a 7-year federal what? Investigation. They was investigating him for 7 years. So what does that mean? The whole time they was investigating him, when that shooting happened in Atlanta with Wolf, yeah, they was investigating from back then. And that shooting with Wolf had Diddy involved. See that? But who's to say Diddy ain't trying to put a bug in Wolf's ear and gas Wolf up to beef with Big Meech? What up, D Mally? All I'm telling y'all, this shit go all hand in hand. I ain't stupid. I ain't stupid because I remember all this shit like yesterday. Now I'm going to show y'all some shit. And I got to make sure I go slow so I don't forget nothing. Boom. Now look, let's go back. Jacob the Jeweler is in this new lawsuit because the lady said that Diddy was trying to sell her to Jacob. So now he in this shit. And it's an official lawsuit. So now I'm going to tie into this what some of us already knew, that Diddy set up Big Meech. And I'm telling y'all, they was going to Atlanta a lot spying on niggas and using Jermaine Dupri as a front. I'm going to say it again. I think Atlanta is the home of the agents. Always been like that. Mixed in with all that college stuff and all that civil rights stuff. There's a lot of agents out there, man. Always been. I think not only the black headquarters, I think that's the black FBI headquarters. I said it. I think so, y'all. That's what I think. Know why I know? A lot of people out there, they walk around with fake faces, and there's always people out there that's always you don't even know. You don't even know. Half the people in Atlanta ain't from there. And they from everywhere else with shady background, meaning, you know what I'm saying? They just pop in Atlanta and they got all this money. That's my point. Who pops up in cities and just got all this money? But that's what they be doing down there. You know what I'm saying? So I know the game. So my point is this. Look, Jacob the Jeweler mentioning this shit. Big Meech was about to launder $270 million, y'all, back in the early 2000s. So we know he would have been a billionaire already, a long time ago. What else? Big Meech fucked up. Fucking with Atlanta, fucking with them rappers, and fucking with Diddy and them. He was doing too much. That's what took him down. Now let's watch, because we're not going to forget what happened. And I said it. Agent Jeezy. Did a whole special on it. Showed you Jeezy shaking the president's hand. Good job, sir. Now let's go back, because Jeezy also was working for those people. I done told you again. I never trusted Jeezy back then, because back then, I definitely never trusted a street nigga with no hair on his face. Back then, I didn't do it. Not at all. I ain't got nothing against people with no hair on their face, bro. But if you was a street dude, I didn't trust you back then with no hair on your face, because I knew back then that meant you might be police. All right? So I was never fond of no clean-cut guy in the street. Jeezy was a damn worker back then, y'all. Who was the motherfucker that brought you Jeezy to your face with that record deal? Who gave him that record deal first? You bought that snowman stuff? I never bought none of that. None of it. Them boys in the hood. I rock with Jody Breeze and them. They was the real homies. They was the real Atlanta dudes. Jeezy was a knockoff. What I tell you they do? You take the fake guy, you put him in a group to solidify him. Jeezy's from Cleveland. He's not from Atlanta. He came out there playing their money games. Why? Because the goddamn three-letter people, the F, the B, the I, they give you whatever you need to play your role. I know how this shit go, man. All right? So when they want you to get with Big Meech, the biggest, yeah, we got to give him a good package deal. What's the package deal? Well, we're going to disguise him as a rapper. We're going to get him everything he need. What you need? Lamborghini? What you need? The mansion? We got that. You need some chains? We got that. You said you used to be Crip? We got some Crip literature too. We got that too. We got some Crip literature for you. And our FBI files, we got that. Study these lessons right here. You're going to go to Atlanta, you're going to get this man right here. That's what he did, in my opinion. I just put sauce on it. Get it? So Jeezy was an actor the whole time, man. Sent to get Big Meech. Acting like a Crip, acting like a rapper, and a drug dealer. 3 strap. He was acting like 3 different people. That was Jeezy's whole marketing gimmick. Right? Snowman. Promoting, selling cocaine. Becomes a big rapper. Put out a shirt, Snowman. I got so much coke, I can make snowmans with it. Promoting the coke. Next thing you know, fake fallout with the real guys. Oh, see, those are the real Atlanta dudes right there. Jody Breeze and they the real dudes. You know what I'm saying? They the real ones. Jeezy was a fraud. So they had to disguise the Cleveland guy with some real Georgia boys, and he blended in. But people like me, I never bought him. Know why? Because when I saw that dude first get with Jay-Z and Diddy back then, I knew what time it was. And Rick Ross. So now I'm going to show y'all. We're going to go back into this shit. Diddy set up Big Meech, man. Diddy and Jay-Z and them set that man up, and Jeezy was the agent. And then when he did a good job, he got a nice record deal. Let's go back into Jeezy fraudulent ways. Does Jeezy not look like a cop back then? You tell me. Let's look at him now, y'all. We bored. We're going to slow it down. Do Jeezy look like an undercover doing homework in the club? So he look like to me. Hey, Jeezy, why you been stop wearing that flat? When Meech went to jail, you stopped all that Crip talk, all that. You ain't keep it going, bro. You ain't keep the Crip stuff going. Hey, all that shit was out the window. What else? Just so happened, that boy Blue Da Vinci, he got out early too. He told too. Look like y'all was snitching in the club back then, doing homework. Was y'all doing homework on Big Meech back then? That's what it looked like to me. Y'all niggas was agents back then. You ain't gonna trick me. Told you, man. Ain't no coincidence Blue Da Vinci goddamn got out of jail neither. And come make an excuse. Well, this, that, the third. All you guys told on Big Meech, period. All of y'all. Y'all snitched on that man. All right? Period. And then Jeezy was running with Diddy after that, rubbing that shit in BMF face on purpose. Because Big Meech had more money than Jay-Z, Diddy, and all them fools put together at the time. All of them. He might have had more money than every New York rapper put together. That's a fact. That's a fact. So when they understood that he was big, that all the rappers hopped on his nuts. Oh, started running to Atlanta. Because they knew it was this man called Big Meech down there running shit from Detroit. So the New York niggas started hating and they ran down there to hop on his nuts. And then they told on his ass. That's what they did. All right? It's my opinion. So why am I talking about Big Meech? Because Jacob the Jewler is in this lawsuit with Diddy. And allegedly, Diddy was trying to sell a woman to Jacob. Jacob already went down and did his time. Big Meech still locked up. But the point is, it's the dates. This how you gonna know. Now look, go back to the date, because I remember this shit like yesterday, 2004. Now somebody right now, Google when Big Meech went to jail. Google me the year he went down. I know he went down around that time of 2004, 2006 in that time frame. So within that frame, he was in jail or fighting his case, somewhere around that range we're talking about right here. And you're also going to see when Big Meech went to jail, that's when New York City officially took over Atlanta. Remember I told y'all, they moved the game from New York to Atlanta, but first, somebody was in the way. Guess who was in the way so New York couldn't take over Atlanta like they wanted to? It was one man in their way. It was Big Meech. So once they got Big Meech out the way, they was officially able to take over Atlanta, the New York guys. They did it through the offices. Get it? That business part. They did musical chairs, like I said. They put L.A. Reid from Atlanta in the seat in New York. He ran the throne of the music game from New York and made sure every Atlanta artist was straight. Jay-Z and them was down there working the people. They was all cahoosing. They also knew that they could not turn rap fruity in Atlanta as long as Big Meech was around. See, they already had the agenda. They already knew that. They was already practicing with the Laffy Taffy. They was already doing test runs with the Laffy Taffy pink shirt. You get it? They were doing test runs. But they knew as long as Big Meech was in Atlanta, a lot of stuff they could not pull off. So he had to go. Now, go back into the years, y'all. Hold up. 2004, arrested in 2005. Thank you. I remember my history. That's right. That's right. See, it was a lot of things going on at one time. Then you got to go back and when that wolf shooting happened. But my point is this. 2004, Diddy was setting the stage. What did he do in 2004? He sent the female to get with Jacob the Jewler to do homework because Diddy blackballs niggas and do homework on them, sending them chicks. That's what happened. 2004, trying to get Jacob the Jewler lay with his girl. Next year, Big Meech go to jail for what? $270 million money laundering. Jacob went to jail for that. Boom. That made Big Meech even more hot, meaning they was already investigating him because they just told us what? Investigation was going on for 7 years. So when they was going to Atlanta, back and forth, they were spying on Big Meech. Plus, you got to remember, if Big Meech was dealing with Jacob, he had to come to New York. All right? So it's a lot of shit going on that we didn't know, and a lot of us was smoking a lot of weed and getting drunk, and that's what they thought we was going to do forever, and we never was going to peep this shit. All right? That's what happened, in my opinion. So Jeezy was doing fucking homework. You can see it clear as day. In the club, spying on niggas. Let's go. Because I got proof. Yeah, Diddy. You set that man up. Right after you try to sick that girl on him, next thing you know, Jacob in jail. The first jeweler from New York to go to jail like that. You did it, nigga. And guess what? I know for a fact, I don't never remember you seeing you with no Jacobs on. You wasn't rocking no Jacobs. You was a Rolly man. All right? So you're not going to trick me, Diddy. You helped set that man up, and you already knew who Agent Jeezy was. Y'all niggas were already agents, bro, working for the same people. It's not hard to figure out. Let me show y'all the ways. So how the fuck did Jeezy be in a club with this man, popping bottles, running with the gang, claiming Crip hard? Y'all people don't remember how hard this man was claiming Crip. And at the time he was claiming Crip, New York Crip was on the stage. All right, so I'm going to keep it real. When Jeezy was on top of his game, New York Crip was on top of their game. That's what happened, all right? And he got a lot of clout off the city, too. Yes, he did. He got a lot of clout off New York City. Yes, he did. I see it with my own eyes. So Jeezy ran with that Crip shit. He was going hard. Flags on, blue everything, blue rags off the head. Like he was a killer, OG. Going hard with the drug talk. Whole album, Thug Motivation, talking about moving bricks, whipping the stove, all that. Drug. Meanwhile, I told y'all that was the same time frame when they started indicting brothers. That whole shit was indictment season for all. See, we just saw the drill rap campaign. Said they locked them all up. We lived through this era, right? We just lived through the era where they locked up all the drill rappers. Well, then it was a fad before when they was locking up all the drug dealers. And I kept telling y'all that whole Rockefeller movement, bad boy movement in the early 2000s was all about spying on big-time drug dealers. The 40-40, they was clocking the bottles. They was watching the cars, writing down plates. That's when they was seeing that brothers in the street had so much goddamn money. It was a problem. Get it? The money was power. So they also understood back then a lot of brothers wanted to be rappers. So they started doing homework and locking brothers up with those big indictments. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Or I remember like yesterday, 2004, 2005, 2006, they was indicting brothers every year. Whole projects, whole neighborhoods. That was because of the drug game. That was back then. That's why Jeezy was spying on niggas. I wasn't in Atlanta, but I bet you mad people went to jail. Mad neighborhoods got swept up. Jeezy never did a day in jail. A day. So let's go. Because it's no coincidence. Blue Da Vinci running with BMF every day. He come home early, making excuses. No, you snitched, bro. You told. All right? Because you was trying to be a rapper too. And y'all look like y'all was in the... Matter of fact, both of you niggas on the phone with the FBI that night. I can see it clear as day. Because the whole time, Jeezy was working. Now y'all see why I told y'all I don't like niggas with them aviator shades, man? Because police love them shits. Those particular ones right there. Those ones right there. Anyway, can y'all see what's going on now? See Meek Mill looking glossy? Glossy? See what they was doing in Atlanta? They were with Diddy Boy. Now y'all see, Either to be with Diddy, you had to be fruity or agent, period. Or work for the state of New York, period. See, even Gene Deal worked for the state of New York, but he wasn't fruity. He worked for the state of New York. Gene Deal told you to your face he was a CEO, a PO. He worked for the state. To hang around Diddy, you had to work for some type of authority or be zesty, man. That's it. He ain't like street thugs. If you was a street thug around Diddy, your ass going to jail. Ask French Montana what happened to his whole clique when he was around Diddy. All right? So I'm showing you. Agent Jeezy. After Big Meech went to jail, had the nerve to floss on that man. He said, I'm the man in Atlanta now. Big Meech gone. That was the whole plot, y'all. The OG, the real homie, it always been like that. He the first one got to get out the way. They got Big Meech out the way. Atlanta became something different. Jeezy became the man. He got a nice long run. It was open season from everybody from all over to come to Atlanta and take over that shit. Yup, that's what happened. That's when they started coming down like vultures. Vultures. Once Meek Mill got that deal, he ain't staying in Philly. He bought that house in Atlanta quick. Man, can you imagine all the zesty shit he did down there? I got a question. Did Meek Mill ever buy a mansion in Philly or PA, period? Hey, Pennsylvania's a beautiful place. If he never bought a mansion in PA, period, he's a bitch. That means he really wanted to live in Atlanta and have a lot of fun. Can't be fruity in PA like that. Definitely can't be walking around fruity in Philly and talk tough. They ain't going for that. So Meek Mill loved Philly. He loved Atlanta, man. He loved that shit. So my point is, y'all, that's right, Young Jock. I already broke Young Jock down. Y'all know what Jock mean, penis. Y'all know that. Get off my Jock. Young Jock. Who brought out Young Jock? Diddy. He was touching on Young Jock. See that? Same time. He brought out Jeezy and Young Jock. Get it? A fake-ass Mace. Touching on that man Jock. Fuck them niggas, man. Straight up. All right, so look. This one, Jeezy was trolling Big Meech in them, man. He was trolling Big Meech. Big Meech in jail. They're in Atlanta having a ball. Jacob the Jewler in jail. Diddy snitched on them because Big Meech was trying to clean that money. They know if Big Meech would have cleaned that money. What's the movie, y'all? Carlito's Way. See the movie? You always try to make it to the end and get clean, so you try to get clean. Bop. They knew if Big Meech would have got legit, it was over for all of them. They already knew that. So he had to go. Plus, anybody into black empowerment, that's a crime. Big Meech was just doing, like I say, y'all, Nipsey was just doing the same thing Big Meech do. Same thing Biggie did. Didn't they tell you Biggie put his whole hood on? That's what he did. Helping out black people when you're rich is a crime, y'all. Know what I'm saying? It's a price to pay for that. So, as you see, Jacob the Jeweler. What ruined Jacob the Jeweler when he started dealing with all these fucking rappers. When him and Big Meech started dealing with these rappers, that's what happened. We now know what who Kanye West is. The Antichrist and a fucking spy. All right? Work with the government. I just showed y'all a picture, all these same fucking characters the other day in the same picture. Who the same characters? Diddy, Jay-Z, Pharrell, same characters. Now y'all see why I kept barking like, yo, I'm tired of these same characters. They just keep coming back. They won't go away. But you'll clearly see Jacob the Jeweler was straight till he started dealing with these rappers. It is many jewelry stores in New York that have been there forever in the Diamond District. His downfall was fucking with rappers. But then again, Jacob the Jeweler got turned out because he started becoming a celebrity. He was a celebrity jeweler. He started feeling himself. He started trying to mingle with the Hollywood people. He's not Hollywood. So they put a nail in his coffin and Big Meech. Because Big Meech, you're not Hollywood. So you had to go. That's what happened. Meanwhile, they sent all their agents to go get jewelry from him, to do homework and spy on him. All right? Period. That's what happened. Meanwhile, they was playing Atlanta games. See that? How could you smile like that when your homeboy was in jail facing a whole lot of time? But you knew when Big Meech was gone, you was going to be the next up in Atlanta to run shit. And you did it. You did it. But the whole time, you was under control by these guys. And this is when I told y'all that they switched. When I told y'all they switched the game with New York and Atlanta, Atlanta got the throne in New York, and New York took the throne in Atlanta. Because when Jeezy was running Atlanta winning, the whole time, you forget he was controlled by this man. Did you forget that? Rick Ross was controlled by this man. He still had what over them? Influence, money, power. So when I tell y'all that's what happened, that's what happened. Plus, you could clearly see right there, Jeezy looks just like an undercover cop. All right, that's it. He looked like an undercover cop, y'all. Because I knew back then street dudes didn't look like that. Dudes that was getting money didn't look like that. He looked like a cop. He is too clean. He actually has his face shaved just like an officer or a military man. And Jeezy probably didn't even smoke blunts. He probably just act like he was drinking in the club, man. All right, so stop it. Jeezy was working. So it's not a coincidence. When they figured out, remember, Big Meech had more money than Jay-Z, Dame Dash, and Diddy put together. And when they found out he was about to wash that $270 million, that's just the money he was going to wash. When they found that shit out, next thing you know, Big Meech indicted. Gone. Jacob the Jewler, he gone. Meanwhile, they all in Atlanta now. Big Meech gone, y'all. Let's go to Atlanta, y'all. The same exact thing they did when Suge Knight went to jail. They all ran to L.A. We in L.A. now, y'all. Suge in jail. Suge in jail. Punks. That's what they do, punks. They all, soon as Big Meech gone, all ran to Atlanta. They all knew it. They knew in Atlanta when Big Meech was around, you fuck around, get a hot one in your ass real good. They knew that. Big Meech had the shooters on deck, and they knew that. And they also knew when you step in that club, you got to pay homage to Big Meech. Don't get out of pocket. They all knew that shit. They all knew it, man. So that's why he had to go. Because Big Meech was the one making rappers look like small fries. That's what he was doing, man. He was making niggas look like small fries back then. Back then, them rappers ain't have all them goddamn Lamborghinis and shit. They ain't have all that shit. They ain't have a whole bunch of, they wasn't rocking like that. Big Meech is also the one that taught Atlanta how to step their levels up. So let's not play neither, all right? He taught Atlanta dudes how to step your game up and your levels. That's what he taught y'all, all right? So let's be real. He taught y'all some of that Detroit swag, that player swag. You feel me? The diamonds and the furs and the pretty girls. He taught y'all that in Atlanta, so don't play. So at the end of the day, they'll come to Atlanta and be embarrassed, all right? Hating on that man. Jay-Z is a lame. He like to work in the background. He come to Atlanta, Big Meech dominate that shit. So he had to go. Then they rubbed it in all y'all face. We got Big Meech up out of here. Then Jeezy started wearing undercover off-duty police hats. See that? Them niggas been cops the whole time, man. Agents. That's why they still around. But then we're going to see a coincidence. Diddy, you can't keep a woman. Jeezy, you can't keep a woman. Ha-ha. See that? Nowadays, none of you got no girls. So now we know all of you were fruity. Fabulous girl left him. Jeezy, your girl left him. Now, like I said, I ain't rich. I ain't nothing, bro. I ain't none of that. But ain't no chick never left me. Ain't no chick never left me. So why chicks leaving these dudes? Leaving them. Fab left him. Rick Ross, he always at the mansion. He ain't got no fucking wife. He ain't got no girl. Nigga, Rick Ross, you want to be Scarface so bad. Do you forget Scarface kept a chick around? Y'all forget that. Y'all do these lives in y'all mansion. I don't see a chick laid on the couch half naked or nothing. See, I don't want to just see chicks on the timeline. When you rap niggas go live, I want to see bad chicks in the background. Then maybe I'll watch y'all shit. Other than that, I ain't watching you, nigga. Face all in the camera. No. So you'll see they do a lot of filming, but they don't never have no chicks around because they don't really like chicks. It's just for show. My point is, it's not a coincidence. All of these rich dudes do the same thing. Jay-Z just hold his wife hostage. That's it. The rest of them, they can't keep a chick. The point is this, man. These people been connected. All of this shit was a front. Jeezy was acting like a rapper so he could infiltrate on Big Meech. Then we will see. When Big Meech went to jail, I know my hip-hop history. God damn it, Jeezy came in the game 2005. Google that shit right now. We got time. 4th of July. Let's go. Jeezy first came out 2005. He been running around Atlanta on the underground, but when he got that deal, it was 2005. When Big Meech get indicted? About that same time, right? When was Diddy trying to sick this particular woman on Jacob the Jeweler? It was 2004. Because they was laying a plot down on how to set up Big Meech and set up Jacob the Jeweler. All right, so look. English reported met Diddy in 2004 when her boyfriend was auditioning for Sean John modeling gig. According to court documents obtained by TMZ, English's boyfriend refused to perform oral sex on Diddy to land the job. The documents go on to allege that Diddy's associate offered him the job anyway, if he agreed that English would work as a go-go dancer. So what happened is this particular woman's boyfriend was going to work for Sean John. Diddy wanted the man to give him head. He said no. Long story short, somebody still offered him the job and said, hey, you can still get the modeling job if your woman does side work for Diddy. And he agreed on it. So Diddy allegedly was taking his woman to the Hamptons and all those rich parties he was having. And that's when Diddy started trying to run a game on her. He needed her to specifically have sex with Jacob the Jeweler. We now know what, y'all? Diddy was keeping cameras in the fucking room. That's how he was blackmailing people. See that? She alleged that Diddy groomed her into sex trafficking, first telling her to hook up with a man called Jacob ALLOF, known as Jacob the Jeweler. He also is listed as a defendant in the lawsuit. So we now know from what, y'all? When they went in Diddy's house, they got 250 cameras. That was just that property, but we can use our brain to understand Diddy probably had cams in all his houses, all his rooms. That's what he was doing, incriminating people. So this is what put me on. I said, oh shit, I remember the dates. This is when they was laying down a plan to bring down Big Meech, because Big Meech was doing a lot of business with Jacob. We all know that. Jacob was making all his jewelry, but what I didn't know was Jacob was going to wash a lot of money, $270 million. And the whole time they was spying the whole time, y'all. So like I said, I wasn't watching though. When did Jeezy album come out? Jeezy, when Big Meech went down, Jeezy was rewarded with a deal from Def Jam. Jay-Z gave him a deal. Looked out for him. And Diddy gave him a deal. Remember? Let's rewind it. Y'all forget. This group right here was signed by Diddy. Then Jeezy as a soloist. Jay-Z signed him to Def Jam when he was in the chair. Remember? When he was in the seat, that's when he signed Jeezy. Get it? They put Jeezy in power. And Jeezy was going to be Jay-Z's eyes in Atlanta. Y'all getting there? That's how they was running Atlanta behind the scenes. Through Jeezy. So, I done broke it down to y'all. See, when Jeezy was getting all that money, Jay-Z was still getting that money. So I'm going to say New York was getting money. New York was getting money off the product called Jeezy. But meanwhile, Atlanta, y'all artists like Ludacris and T.I., people in New York was buying their music. You see what I'm saying? People in New York was loving T.I. So my point is, I was showing you how they switched the game and they was playing an Atlanta-New York game. That's what happened. So Jay-Z and them had went to executive. Remember, after Jay-Z got eaten by Nas, he didn't want to rap no more. So he started playing games and acting like he was some rich celebrity and he too good to rap. But really, he knew he couldn't rap no more. He was embarrassed. That's why he got the whole Philly to fight his battles. And then he wanted to be an executive. But he still wanted to get clout off of rap and be around rappers. So you'll see him and Diddy did the same thing. They wasn't rapping during this time right here. That was my point. This was the time where Jay-Z and Diddy was just mainly spying on the rap game, keeping them in control. Everybody else was hot, lit. They were just around everything to keep shit in order and to keep themselves relevant. Because this is when they were more concerned with selling the alcohol. Because Jay-Z already knew back then he would never be a billionaire from rapping. They already knew that. Diddy knew that. They all knew that. That's why they had other shit going on. The way the game was set up, you could never become super rich off being a rapper. They already knew that. So the point is this. This is the guy that ran the show. Diddy was working for them, and they set up Jacob the Jeweler. Go back in history, I bet you'll see Jay-Z never bought a watch from Jacob the Jeweler. I bet you that. Never. That's how I know they were spying on him. I need you to pull up a picture with Diddy with a Jacob, pull up a picture with Jay-Z with a Jacob. I don't remember seeing them with no Jacob. That's how I know they was hating on Big Meech. Big Meech had more money than both of them put together at this time. All right, so it's not a coincidence. Jeezy was under this man all this time. He go to jail. Whole clique go to jail. Then he runs to New York and get a deal. He gets more money. And then he's running around Atlanta like he the fucking king. And really, they say that man from Ohio. All right, he looked like an agent to me. So anyway, let's go down the line, y'all. Hold up. It's one more thing. Show y'all one more time. Jacob the Jewler, a Russian immigrant, was arrested in 2006. Now, in 2006, Big Meech was already in jail. Jeezy got the record deal. But they had to put the icing on the cake. It was time for Jacob to go. Arrested in 2006 at his East 57th Street jewelry store and charged with conspiring to launder about $270 million from the sprawling Detroit-based Black Mafia family crack ring. He was one of dozens arrested in 7-year federal investigation. What does that mean? The whole time he had Justin's, he was spying on niggas. Because when you got a restaurant called Justin's, a lavish restaurant, all of the drug dealers and niggas get money in Atlanta going to come to your restaurant. He had Justin's, Jay-Z had 4040. Those two organizations and businesses were spying on drug dealers. Then you'll see, after all the drug dealers got indicted, you ain't hear nothing about Justin's. You ain't hear nothing about 4040 no more at all. They were operations. Old school games from back in the day. If you saw Donnie Brasco, you'll know what I'm talking about. Remember in Donnie Brasco, they showed you how the feds took Donnie Brasco to Florida. Them niggas bought a goddamn club to make it look like he was down with the club. They bought a goddamn yacht to make it look like he was rich. And you'll see the same Donnie Brasco program was orchestrated through Diddy. Diddy was always in Miami. Diddy had yachts. Told y'all, man, I was watching Mafia snitch movies when I was a kid. Won't trick me. One thing they said in Goodfellas, he told Henry Hill, when I was a little boy, he told him, never rat on your friends. See that? That's what he said. I learned that when I was a young boy. Never rat on your friends. See that? Never rat on your friends. Even when we was young, we never tattletale. I'm the cousin. I ain't never tell on my cousin. I ain't never do none of that shit. I ain't never cry and say he did it. I ain't never do that shit. Some of y'all did. Some of y'all always told. Some of y'all literally pissed on yourself in the bed, had pee-pee problems. Now you got grown-up problems. All right, so let's stop the bullshit, man. Some of y'all was born to tell. Only thing is, you didn't have enough heart to be a cop. You didn't have enough heart to be an FBI agent, but you know goddamn well you was telling since you was 3. A lot of y'all knew that shit. Man, we all knew we had snitches in the family, man. But guess what? If you would have just worked for law enforcement, you wouldn't have been called a snitch. You just would have been called an officer. But y'all was scared. Y'all wanted to be street guys. But a lot of time, y'all were cops, man. So, Jeezy, you could clearly see he wasn't even smoking weed back then, man. He wasn't even smoking bud. Period. See the nigga lips? He wasn't smoking no weed. He ain't black at all. And Jeezy probably was zesty back then, because you look zesty, bro. Because I know back then, bros ain't play the street with smooth faces, man. All right, so I don't want to hear none of your shit. And guess what? Jeannie Mae left your ass. So I know, you know what I know, Jeezy? You wasn't laying wood on that woman like that. You was not laying no wood on Jeannie Mae at all. She left your ass. Oh shit. Meek Mill, we know for a fact, you don't put no wood on no chicks. We know that for a fact. You the only dumb motherfucker had Nicki Minaj and then bust that ass open. You was too stupid to knock her ass up too. You's a fool. Because you don't like women like that. That was a front, nigga. You was running around Atlanta the whole time. You wasn't thinking about no girl at all. At all. And you was in Diddy's pool more than once. Got pictures of you, Game in the pool with Diddy. Y'all had a lot of pool parties, Meek. A lot of pool parties, bro. I seen you with Diddy more than I ever seen you with any chick, period. All of you. I seen Jeezy with more pictures with Diddy than a chick. All you dudes been rubbing on each other, man. All of y'all. Every single last one of y'all. All right? So I told you, anybody, once you say them out your mouth, you're fruity to me. Y'all bought all that shit. Now it's over. Do you see Meek Mill glossed up? Maybe he was going to get on his knees that night. That's what he was going to do. Meanwhile, they was running around Atlanta after they got Big Meech out the way, and Diddy was with that shit. He was with it. He was with the shits. See that? Celebrating. Snitching on niggas. End of the night, all parties having sex. So this one right here is like your 10th lawsuit. So the point of this whole shit while I'm talking about it, y'all, because this is alleged ex-porn star, but the thing within the story, she claims that Diddy was trying to give head to her boyfriend. And he was not going to get the job. So once again, Diddy's weird behavior. And ask yourself a question. Why are these rappers still being quiet about Diddy? Did Diddy give every New York rapper head? Or did every rapper in New York give Diddy head? That's quiet? You still don't think Diddy did something with Mace? What you think? All right, let's go. I got to get the last laugh because all these dudes are punks, man. They talked a lot of smoke, man. So let's go now, y'all. Now we know that Diddy helped set up Jacob the Jewler and Big Meech, period. Now what's happened? The same week, he get a lawsuit. What else happened, y'all? This same week, his homeboy got punched in his shit. Same week. Do you think that's a coincidence? Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Chantel. Thank you very much. Shout out to the boot state. Shout out to Louisiana. That's where the strong people at. So, as you see, man, Rick Ross still pulling stunts. Nigga putting on makeup. Nigga putting on Beijings. Rick Ross want to prove to us that he ain't had no marks on his face. His baby mother was joking on his ass, saying he got his shit rocked, and when he tried to take a picture at first, but he didn't show one side of his face. So he came back hours later and showed his face, say, see, ain't nothing wrong with me. But you'll clearly see he took a strategic picture. You also will see this fool got makeup on. How we know Rick Ross got on makeup? I could have sworn he had more tats on his face than that. Ross posted a close-up video of his face showing no visible marks or bruises, despite taking a clean punch to the face during the melee. The rapper's post came after a taunt from his ex-girlfriend, Tia Kemp, who claimed that he was hiding his eye in an earlier social media post. And guess what? He's still being slick, hiding his face. All right? I'm pretty sure. I see the makeup, nigga. You put makeup on, and you put ice, you gave it time to go down. The point is, all we want to know, Rick Ross, we don't care if you got your face messed up. Why did you sit back and watch and let your peoples get demolished? That's all we want to know. You watch your bodyguard get demolished. But you want to prove to us you ain't get beat up. Of course you didn't get beat up because you ain't do shit. You ain't do nothing. Of course you ain't get beat up, man. But like I said before, Rick Ross, if I was your bodyguard, I'd have made sure you got knocked out too when we got back home. Matter of fact, nigga, I'd have knocked you out on the plane. Straight up. Because you know why? On that plane, you wouldn't have been able to do shit. I'd have let your ass get strapped in that chair, and I'd have beat the shit out you on that airplane, nigga. That's what I would have did. And I'd just been fired after that. Fuck it. You gonna take me to Canada and let me get embarrassed like this? Now, I know you paid me and shit. What if they would have killed me in Canada? What I didn't know, I also did not know that they whipped one man unconscious. Oh, man, I did not know that. His entourage was attacked by Drake fans, leading to an all-out brawl that lasted for several minutes. Rosé's side appeared to have come out worse. His whole team came out worse, with one of his associates left lying unconscious on the floor and having to be carried away, basically. So I ain't know that. Y'all got your ass whipped, man. So, Rick Ross, if I went to Florida, if I went to Canada and got my ass whipped, and you just standing around like that, it's all good, man. So like I said, man, all of Diddy's team are taking losses. Fabulous got divorced this week. Rick Ross got beat up. Ray J is being slandered. All of them niggas getting trashed. When you see their name, it's only going to be for bad news. Kendrick Lamar, his shit fading out with that internet gimmick hype. So I dish you first. You respond. I respond back 5 times, and then I go on tour after that. A gimmick. A gimmick. A gimmick. Then I tell you, LA always pulling gimmicks. That goddamn Kendrick Lamar shit is crashing. Guess what? It was internet hype. On the East Coast, that shit ain't make no noise. When I did that Kendrick video, it was the lowest video I did in months, period. Nobody cared about Kendrick. That was all hype. Told you that. So anyway, what I say again, then I say when so-called California get the rap game, that shit get boring. I'm not going to say LA. I ain't even talking about back in the day, y'all. I'm talking about recent. Like ever since that rapper named Tiger been rapping and YG, LA rap been corny to me. I'm sorry. Sorry. So you'll always see, like, when they get back on top, like when YG come out, or this shit get boring. So since Kendrick had the crown, right, these past months, how the rap game been going, y'all? How's it been going? You tell me. Shit boring, ain't it? Told you, man. With certain people, they want the throne so bad, they want to be in the limelight. Okay, Kendrick, you're in the limelight. What's going on? The rap game look boring to me. So at least shit, when it's other places, the shit be a little fun and better. Shit, even when the rap go to St. Louis, it'll be better than that shit. I'm being honest, man. Sexy Red running shit, man. We even know Nelly ran shit before at one time. Nelly had people partying and shit. Now, it wasn't boring when Nelly had it like that. Kendrick, you got the game. All right, shit boring, man. All right, let's go. Anyway, I'm bullshit, y'all. Let's go. Because this nigga get on my nerves, too. He's a fucking junkie. A junkie and a fool. That's what he is. Then I just talked about Chris Brown selling clothes. All right, y'all. We got to go into this shit again because niggas keep doing the same shit every year. We go into these same topics over and over again. People that have been on this channel, you already know everything is a cycle. So every now and then, these idiots come back up. We got to talk about it. How many of y'all saw this picture? How many of y'all saw this picture? Put a 4 in the chat. Put a 4 in the chat. D. Matty from Cali up early. What's up, bro? Shout out to all the people that get up early, man, on the West Coast and the Midwest on different time zones. Salute to y'all. All right. How many of y'all saw this picture, man? All right. I know you're a low-key Chris Brown fan, Shayna Boo. It's all good. But nah, I ain't about that. I ain't got no hate on Chris Brown. I ain't got no hate for the man. My whole thing with Chris Brown is he's blackballed, but he's always going out his way to try to convince people he's not blackballed. That's all. You also will see every year around this time, Chris Brown do the same shit. He always starts his tours after tax season. He goes on tour for the summer. All right, that's all he does. He keeps the economy going when nobody else is. When everybody's on vacation, Chris Brown has to work. That's what that means, y'all. Hollywood is on vacation in the summer. They tour in the winter, fall, spring, summer, they go on vacation. When everybody's on vacation, that's when Chris Brown goes to work. Summer. Get it? Boom. So Chris Brown been charging his fans $1,000 plus for meet and greets for about a couple years. Nobody says nothing. Like it's normal. So I got in the rap game. I blew up because my fans supported me. My fans got me where I had to go. Now I'm going to charge my fans $1,000 to see me. When I was a nobody from a country-ass part of VA, singing in a goddamn house like Michael Jackson. But now I'm going to charge my fans $1,000 just because I can. I'm going to do it. Fuck it. In a crisis. On top of that, in a crisis. I didn't charge them $1,000 before when there was a lot of money around, everybody was straight. I'm going to charge their ass in a crisis. Because Chris Brown ass in a fucking crisis. That's why. He don't know when the next bag coming for him. Every chance that nigga get to get $1, he got to get all that shit. So I'm not knocking his hustle. My thing is, every time Chris Brown takes stupid pictures for $1,000, I didn't see nobody white with him yet. It's always a black goofy paying this man $1,000, and he takes it. What celebrity charges $1,000 for a meet and greet, y'all? I thought fans used to sign autographs. I'm from New York, so like I said, you won't trick me. New York, real celebrities, they get autographed for free because they understand the art of, hey, I can help you out by just giving you an autograph, and you can sell this shit. Real shit. Real shit. He wants to charge fans. A fucking crackhead. How many times I gotta show you this boy's a junkie, a meth head? He does. All right, fuck it. Crackhead is as crackhead does. He does crackhead shit. He sells clothes on his front lawn. He is a millionaire, right? He rich, right? Why the fuck is he selling clothes, y'all? On his lawn. The nigga could start, he could have somebody sell his merchandise on a website. Who the fuck gonna sell on their lawn? He does crackhead shit. Chris Brown will never get another big check from an industry entity ever in his life. He will never be in another movie, none of that shit. He has to get all the money he can. He will perform until he's 60. He will never stop dancing on stage because he's never going to get no more money from those people. That's why I say he's blackballed. His money will always forever come from his cult fan base. That's why he can charge them $1,000 with no mercy, no shame, in a crisis. When he the one should be giving their ass gift cards, bitch. So I'm going to keep showing y'all. But he knows you love fucking dancing so much. You love his music so much that this woman is disabled. And it was a story. It was a story. They also Chris Brown is also trying to use this woman as a prop, a publicity stunt, to make the woman think that he's a very nice man. And don't believe those allegations on me. I didn't put none in that girl drink. I didn't take her panties off. That wasn't me. I didn't knock Rihanna out in that fucking car. I'm straight now. I changed my ways. I'm Chris Brown. I'm a good guy, y'all. See me? See? This woman is fucking disabled, man. And it's being said that he charged her $1,100. Then it was a fake story saying that Chris Brown gave her money back and 10 grand. Either way, it's fuck shit. Why? Chris Brown, why do you got this disabled woman on the fucking floor taking pictures so you look good? You know I got something to say about this shit. You's a clown, nigga. You trying to pimp this woman image. Charging people money. I will smack the shit out of Chris Brown, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I think I'm gonna pay you $1,000 to smack the shit out you. I think I'm gonna do it. Little do y'all know, he's from VA. He don't do shit for VA. He don't go to VA. He thinks he's from LA. He thinks he's a Pyro. He's fucking delusional. He's from the country parts of Virginia. That's why he does country shit. Country niggas sell clothes out their yard. Country niggas charge people for bullshit. That's him, a country nigga. Beating on chicks, domestic violence. I swear to God, I think I'm gonna pay for a meet and greet just so I can smack this nigga. I think I'm gonna do it, y'all. I think I am. He ain't gonna know it's me because my face stay covered up anyway. I think I'm gonna do that shit. And I think I'm gonna use that shit to go viral. That's what I think. Since he's so money hungry, right? I think I'm gonna pay $1,000 to smack Chris Brown and go viral. I think that's a good investment. What y'all think? I think that's a good investment. That's what I'm gonna do. Fuck it. That's what I'm gonna do. Fuck it. If I can get to this nigga, I'm gonna pay for a meet and greet. I'm gonna smack the shit out that dude, man. I don't give a fuck, man. Know why? Look at this man, y'all. You know that this woman can't work her legs. And when you work your legs, she loves it, man. You work magic on that girl. She see them legs going, you be dancing your ass off. But you got the audacity to take a picture with her and make her lay on the damn floor as a gimmick and a prop. Come on, Chris Brown, man. You see this shit this nigga be doing? Crackhead shit. Desperate for clout. See that? Oh, my God. Another Diddy boy. I already did a special on how Diddy groomed him and Trey Songz. It's no coincidence. Chris Brown, Trey Songz, some of the same allegations as their daddy Diddy, all right? Diddy touched on all these boys when they came in the game, one way or another, man. One way or another. Either he touched their soul, he touched their ass, he touched their fucking head, whatever the fuck he did. They all do the same shit. So I need somebody to tell me, is it normal to charge your fans $1,100 in a crisis? You the one supposed to be giving them turkeys, nigga. You supposed to be giving out turkeys, backpacks. Have you ever seen Chris Brown do charity work? He's charging $1,000 in a crisis. Hey, black people, I'll be happy if you give me $2. I ain't gonna ask you for shit. I'm not asking you for nothing. That's why I say on this channel, donate to me for my work. I don't want nothing from you. Don't try to buy me. Hey, if it ain't for what I do, if you don't appreciate the content, don't give me shit. And I know it's hard out here. So I appreciate everybody that gave me with anything you gave me for my birthday. Don't matter. I love all y'all the same, right? But niggas like him don't give a fuck. They will charge you $1,000 to meet them. That's a nigga saying I don't give a fuck. What part y'all don't understand? Simple. He don't care about you or no black people. You know, if you from the hood, you know it's fucked up. If you from the hood, you know people grow up with noodles in the crib. You know it's hard times. You know this woman get a disability check. Common sense, fool. And I know he knows her from before because she always pops out. So that's why he used her for a gimmick, because he knows her. That's my point. He already know her like that. So he used her for a gimmick. Sit. But guess what? Could have did it better than this. And she probably a grown-ass woman. See, I can't do shit like that. Some people could do anything for money with no mercy. I can't do anything. That's just me, man. That's not me. I probably could put the trigger to somebody's head faster than I could do some shit like this. I can't do shit like that, y'all. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? But that's how low niggas go. A disabled woman, he using her for a fucking prop publicity stunt. Why he's charging motherfuckers $1,100 in a crisis? See that? In a crisis. So guess what? Okay, Chris Brown, a person got to what? They got to pay to go to your show, buy the ticket. You got to buy new clothes. You're a woman, you got to get your hair done. You know when you go to the show, you're going to pregame before, you're going to go somewhere after. All this money being spent to see you, and you ain't got no problem charge. Fuck it. But you supposed to be rich already. That's why I say a lot of the numbers be fake. A lot of that shit be capped. They always want to keep a persona going. So they just show you where we at right now, y'all. Anytime a nigga charge anybody, there you go. There you have it. Same thing with Chris Brown. He can't keep a woman to save his life. I thought when you light skin, you always get a chick. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. And your man lady, her name was Karuchi Trans. And to this day, I might think she's a trans. I don't even know. I don't even know to this day. So look, let's go. But anyway, y'all, let no man deceive you by any means. For that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first. And that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, the fucking devil. All right? That's why all of them getting fucking revealed. All of them are getting exposed for their fraudulent ways because they don't understand we in a world where fake shit don't work no more. Don't work. The magic is gone, man. Either you're real or you ain't. But all the fake shit is faded out because we in a time of revelation, like I said. Everybody's being exposed. See? Blue Da Vinci's a snitch. They were working in the club that night. 2 officers, y'all. 2 partners. They were partners. Look, can you see there were 2 partners on the job? Snitching on niggas. FBI on speed dial. There you go right there. Yeah, that's the one right there. Yeah, that's the one we sold a brick to yesterday. Oh, y'all see the other one over there from the west side. Yeah, it ain't here right now. It ain't right now, sir. Snitching. Meanwhile, Jody Breeze went to jail. Feel me? Diddy signed you and Jay-Z signed you. You had 2 different deals out of nowhere. We ain't know who the fuck you was. We ain't know you was. Until these guys introduced you to us. It was these guys. And they said that you was the next thing smoking and you was a big drug dealer and you was the man. Same way he co-signed you, same way he co-signed Kendrick Lamar. You guys all in the same family and all y'all guys are frauds. Sick. All of y'all. Y'all snitched on Jacob the Jewler, got that man put in jail. Y'all knew him and Big Meech had big shit planned out and y'all hated on them niggas. And y'all made sure Big Meech went to jail, period. Y'all made sure that deal never went through. That's what happened. We checked the timeline. We now know. So don't forget that, y'all. You know what Big Meech's real crime was? Trying to be legit. That was his crime. It wasn't selling all that work. It was about him trying to be legit and promote black success. That was his crime, y'all. That's what his crime was. Because in America, that's a crime. So like I said, now you see why a lot of these rappers be scared to do shit because they don't want to take no L. They know what's up. So you could clearly see y'all Jeezy was spying the whole time because everybody that know history, everybody knows that Diddy and Big Meech had beef. And we also know about that shooting happening in Atlanta where it was alleged that Big Meech got shot in his ass by Big Wolf, allegedly. Something like that. Then allegedly Big Wolf got slaughtered in ATL, allegedly. But when it was all said and done, I thought Jeezy was down with BMF. So the niggas allegedly that bust your OG in the ass, when your OG go to jail, you start hanging with them. That's how that shit rock. 2 snakes. Can you see the 2 snakes the whole time when all that Atlanta shit was going on? 2 snakes. Big Meech had no clue what was going on. Diddy was spying on him, and Big Meech had people under him that was snitching on him. Y'all see it? And then you'll see when Big Meech went to jail, soon as that boy went to jail, Jeezy stopped all that Crip stuff. All that Crip image shit went down the gutter. And he was also calling it Black Mafia Crip Family too. What up, Big Phil? Does Jeezy not look like a fake gangbanger in the club doing homework? This was going on in Atlanta, y'all. So as you see, it was all the front because they were spying on niggas. That's it. So the woman in this court case, let it be known, Diddy was trying to make her trick off with Jacob and get dirt on him because Diddy was doing investigations. That's why when Jacob went down, BMF went down, Diddy rewarded Jeezy with a record deal. Period. And then you'll see after that, him and Diddy got even tighter because they really took over Atlanta. That's what happened. They took over Atlanta. And then that's when Atlanta started getting super flooded with more idiots and clowns. So that's why I say a lot of that stuff, it has nothing to do with just Atlanta and Georgia. They get blamed for a lot of other shit. All right, they get blamed for shit that motherfuckers come there and do. Everybody goes to Atlanta to do their fuckery. Don't forget that. So that's what happened throughout the years too. And that's why they also helped ruin Atlanta as well. So at the end of the day, now you see who Jeezy was working for, who they was working with. And they was rubbing that shit in our face the whole time, popping bottles while Big Meech was under the jail. Because when Big Meech went to jail, Jeezy became the biggest thing smoking in Atlanta, him and T.I. And if you know about Jeezy and T.I., you already know Jeezy and T.I. was in the pocket of Jay-Z and Diddy. So it's no coincidence when T.I. got caught with all those guns and he did not go to jail. It was not a coincidence. Meanwhile, Rick Ross is trying to prove to us that he did not get beat up. Of course you didn't get beat up, bro, because you didn't do nothing. So Rick Ross, stop it and stay your ass at the promised land, because that's the only place you safe at. Stay at the promised land, bro. Another thing, Rick Ross, why you don't be in Miami no more? What made you run to Atlanta to Evander Holyfield prison? I think in Miami they're going to get you too, bro. I'm going to be honest. You another one. You ain't do shit for Miami. Rich as fuck. Ain't do shit for Miami. Nothing. Rich as a motherfucker. Rich ain't do nothing. What Chris Brown do? What did any of these guys do, y'all? What Jeezy do? Jeezy made a lot of Atlanta money. What he do? What he do now, y'all? What he doing? Why they not doing no food drives now in the crisis? Why they not giving out nothing? Why they not doing shit? Why they not doing no rent? Why they don't got no rent programs? They all get tax write-offs, right? All of them get a tax write-off. Why they ain't donating some of that money they buy chains with and help the kids for the summer? Why they don't got no summer school programs? So why they ain't got no basketball, football team programs for the summer so these kids can get out the street? They all rich, right? Why they ain't doing that? Because they don't care about no damn black kids. That's why. They don't care about no damn hood. They say they want the kids on the internet watching them all day. They don't want no damn kids playing ball in the gym, in the AC, swimming. No. That's why I say, y'all, I'm not crowning these niggas for nothing no more. I'm the one putting nails in their coffin. I've been writing their eulogy for the past 2 years. Sit. I'm just waiting to see them in the ground. Sit, man. Nothing else to talk about. So now we know they're a gang of snitches. No coincidence you was a CO. No coincidence you was a CO and you felt very comfortable with the police. That's why you were always with them. Agent Jeezy, Agent Diddy felt very comfortable together. All the agents stuck together the whole time and they hated on all the street dudes. Sit. Meanwhile, this jackass charging a fee. Chris Brown, the older you get, the worse you're going to look. The worse you're going to look, bro. And when you light skin like that, bro, the drugs show more when you get older. You had permanent wrinkles, all that shit, because you were getting high your whole life, fool. Got that woman laying on her damn stomach with no... Come on, man. Let's go. New York State shuts down 114 stores, around 30 million seized. You see how people going so savage? Still not a goddamn stores. You know what that's called, y'all? Crackheads going wild. If this shit happened back in the day, we'd have said, man, them crackheads, fuck their stores. They fucked them stores up. What up, punches? Crackheads going wild, man. So I knew a couple years ago, once people had to do crackhead crimes to survive, I already knew it was over. Niggas stealing out of drugstores, breaking in cars. Y'all done did so much shit, the crackheads ain't got no more hustles. They ain't, what the fuck? Now I see why the crackheads, most of them start smoking, because y'all took over. So look, call Rick Ross. Hold up. Does he speak on past? Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Hold up. Call Rick Ross. Does he speak on past Miami gangsters? He did a whole special on Miami gangsters. Rick Ross did some shit called Part of Miami a while ago. He was talking about all the drug dealers that he probably told on, his uncle told on. Yeah. Crackhead crimes going crazy. Yeah. That's what I say, y'all. People need content. People supposed to be filming this new shit with these niggas doing dumb shit. Yup. Crackhead crimes. So that's what's going on, y'all. That is New York City, right? Everybody balling, got money in the city, doing their numbers, right? Why the fuck 114 stores just shut down? What also does that mean? 114 jobs just left. Which means you say about how many shifts got cut out, how many workers got fired. Bingo. So you might as well just say 1,000 people just lost their job, 10 at each store. Let's say 10 people at each store. That's what, y'all? 1,114 people fired without a job. Shoot, out of here. That means what? They fucked up. See the chain effect? You see how I go, right? Boom. It's a process, y'all. People folding out here. Now let's go into the real world again. Let's look at what Joe been. Let's look at what's going on, y'all. Leaks about Joe Biden are coming fast and furious. A lot of dirt, a lot of slander campaigns coming out on Money Bad Joe. Money Bad Joe been catching hell. I screwed up. Joe Biden addresses the debate. See, I told y'all Joe keep it real. He keep it real. I'm going to be real. He tell people straight to their face. A lot of shit. That's why I say he's funny. Joe told you to your face, I screwed up, man. Hey, the debate, I mean, I tried, but fuck it, I screwed up. He tell you straight up. They had no agenda on the table. They was really just talking about old stuff. Everything they were talking about was old. Well, you said this about me, and you said this. That was a lie. Meanwhile, they said nothing about agenda. Nobody said, well, Joe, what do you have planned for the black community for the next 4 years if you get elected? Because the black community is catching hell right now, Joe. Do you have any suggestions? They ain't even asked him that. They ain't asked him that. They ain't asked him that. But Trump said it's a shame what you did to those black people, Joe. He said something like that. The black people, they're suffering, and you got all this money going to the migrants. What Joe said, y'all, I screwed up. Now I'm going to show you why Joe Biden is fucking hilarious. He's funny. I'm going to show y'all, man. Watch this shit. Now, Joe Biden just told y'all, man, I screwed up that debate. Now, look what Joe Biden did after that. Watch this shit, y'all. U.S. announces significant $2.2 billion package of air defense system for Ukraine. The fool sent Ukraine $2 more billion. You cannot make this stuff up. You can't. Do y'all see now what I be trying to tell y'all, man? It's a joke. America's a joke. I love it. It's comedy. It's all that shit. Horror movies, drama, action-packed. I don't gotta watch movies. This shit is hilarious. This man's debated, trolled niggas. Trump was coming at him about giving away money. This fool told you to your face, I screwed up, fuck it. And then I'm gonna give away some more money. What y'all gonna do about it? I'm gonna give him some more money. Fuck y'all. And did it again. Look, $2.2 billion just giving away. Just gave him more money. Wow, you're gonna have a long summer. Then the other money going to you know who. See that, y'all? Right in your face. Didn't I tell you they do it in your face? It don't be no secret. Right in your face. Right in your face. He said, I screwed up. Basically, what y'all gonna do about it? So what? I screwed up the whole term. But then again, I think somebody did say, when it's all said and done, he gonna play the dumb out role anyway. They're gonna say, man, Joe had surgery. Well, you know he was 82 years old. I mean, they're gonna put the footage together, him falling down the stairs 8 times. They're going to show him stuttering at speeches. They're going to say, see, he wasn't in his right mind when he was in office. That's why the laws got messed up. Joe is going to get blamed for everything, but he's going to walk away clean because he's going to use the excuse that he wasn't in his right mind. As you see right here, I screwed up, man. Wasn't in my right mind. I messed up, man. My bad. Meanwhile, I'm about to sign this check tomorrow. Yo, y'all, you cannot make it up. Now I'm going to keep showing y'all. They're not giving certain people no more money. I'm going to say it again. If you do not go to the proper program, you will not get no real funding to help you in a crisis. It's that simple, y'all. It is a financial war. It's called keep the money away from them and give it to everybody else. And when this happens, the people that don't have, they're going to keep sinking and sinking and sinking. That's the game. And meanwhile, we're going to keep jacking up all the prices, all the gas. And meanwhile, we also going to keep gassing their stupid ass up to take trips, celebrate the holiday, buy gas grills, buy a lot of food, keep spending their fucking money. Meanwhile, we giving their money away. So what am I going to celebrate today? Nothing. I'm not doing shit. I'm not celebrating nothing today. Y'all keep celebrating holidays. Meanwhile, you getting screwed. Go ahead and go do your 4th of July shopping now. Book those tickets. Look, they said on the TV, it's going to be 60 million Americans traveling. That's called pocket watching. Why the fuck are y'all counting Americans' dollars before they even go on trips? So y'all already know Americans going to spend all their fucking money pocket watching. Why? I told you, the new slave is spend on your fucking money. That's the new slavery. You spend on your money, we're going to tax you, and then we're going to give your money to Ukraine. That's the name of the game, y'all. Trolling Americans. So as you see, Joe told you. First of all, they told you. Right here, boom. Joe is catching hell. Leaks are coming out. So bad news coming out on Joe. They also saying Joe has messed up with the black people. He need to stay away from that black talk. That's what they told him. All right, boom. So he's saying he screwed up bad, mainly with the black people. And messing up. Also, when you watch, all right, boom, recap on the debate. We spoke about a little bit. This is what I didn't say before. When you saw the debate, when Trump accused Biden of being a criminal, and something else was said, I didn't want to say it on this channel. I didn't want to say it. They said it to your face. They say Joe was responsible for a certain number of people up out of here. And Joe ain't say nothing. He ain't say nothing. He just put his head down. Anyway, for those who saw it, you caught what I said. Now look, what else going down? Paramount reportedly in talks to sell BT to the networks. Why? Black entertainment is in the fucking trash. It's over. That's why. So they're going to sell that shit to somebody else, make a couple dollars on the side, and show you a whole bunch of old TV shows, the Parkers, and fucking Martin. Stupid ass BT Awards. The BT channel is officially the Black Clown Network. It's Goofy Entertainment, y'all. Sit. Selling that shit. Trash ass BT Awards. All you seen was the same motherfuckers you see on the internet every day in the BT Awards. That's it. The same clowns that go viral for goofy shit. All of them was in the same building. That's it. Meaning, none of the motherfuckers had no talent. Which means it's time to sell BT. No more talent. Get it? So as you see, it's over. What else? Another sign that it's fucking over. Quavo. Look at Quavo in this new video. See that? Quavo don't want to be a rapper no more, y'all. I told you. Showed you this man at the White House. Show you this man in videos that's not hip-hop. It's finished. You niggas wanted to break up the Migos so bad. You niggas wanted to go solo so bad. Now you see who was the real heart and soul. Take off, fool. Y'all ain't got no heart and soul. Y'all frail. So that's why you up out of here. Another one. Another ATL fool in the trash. Simple, man. So now y'all see rap game over. BT for sale. They gotta sell that shit now before it's no more value. They didn't want Tyler Perry and Diddy to get it because Tyler Perry would have showed Medea episodes all day. That's it. So they said, nah, we ain't selling to you niggas. That's it, y'all. That's it. 4th of July. Independence Day. Niggas still ain't free, so we don't want to cook out. Anyway, man. Now y'all know. Agent Jeezy, Meek Mill. You can clearly see Meek Mill was getting bust out that night. Simple. Big Meech had to go. Big Meech and Jacob the Jewler they was about to wash $270 million clean. And right before that happened, Diddy and them just took them all out, man. So being that Jacob the Jewler name is mentioned in his new Diddy lawsuit, that is how I was able to put it together that Diddy was spying on Jacob the Jewler the whole time because he wanted this specific woman to have sex with Jacob. And over this shit, now Jacob got to go to court. So it's a lot of people also have to go to court in these Diddy cases. In these Diddy cases, Aaron Hall name is mentioned in one of them. Who else? In court, Meek Mill name is in court. Usher name is in court. Stevie J name is in court. All for doing foul shit. So anyway, we also know when Diddy was in Atlanta, who did he have spying in Atlanta? Stevie J. That's who. Stevie J was working for Diddy the whole time in Atlanta. Stevie J was nothing but a sidekick nigga that make beats with 5 other niggas and ran with that shit. He specialized at pimping out industry people and having a lot of sex. Everybody knows Stevie J dragged E back then. Everybody knew that. Stevie J don't like women. That's why he was dragging all them chicks. He was in Atlanta with the men. That's what he was doing. Him and Benzino. Then Benzino get caught in that hotel with Cavario, taking showers. The only time you could be in the same hotel with a man is if y'all bros, y'all trapping and selling drugs out that bitch. If you rich already, single room. If you and 2 niggas in a room and y'all not selling no drugs, that's a violation. So when Benzino and Cavario Cavario always co-signing Alpo. He got about 100 specials on Alpo. Alpo was his friend. You will see Cavario's from Harlem, and he was in a room with a man from Massachusetts named Benzino, and they were caught with bubbles on them. They didn't want to leave the room. It was calling the room, knocking on the door, calling the room, knocking on the door. Niggas come out in towels. Fruity, Atlanta. So I told you, Cavario went to Atlanta to be fruity. Benzino, he's from Boston. He went down there to be a baked bean. So I told you once again, people from all over go to Atlanta to be fruity. That's the home of the fruit buckets, man. So it's no coincidence why Stevie J was always in Atlanta. Meek Mill had a big ass match in Atlanta. I don't even think Meek Mill put a corner store in Philly. But that nigga loved Atlanta, boy. Don't forget, it was Atlanta where Meek Mill first got his deal. So he was on the corner rapping. He got signed in Atlanta. I think that's where he got bust out at with the contract too. When Meek Mill got his deal, it was a contract and a condom and a Holiday Inn on the table. Sit. Then he ran back to Philly like he was the man. But he would act like he was in Philly, but he really lived in Atlanta. That's it, man. Can you now see shiny ass face Meek Mill? That nigga ain't smoked no weed or nothing. All them niggas got pink lips. Every last one of them. All of y'all niggas is fruity. Straight up. Okay, what you niggas talking about? So other than that, y'all about to get out of here, man. Enjoy y'all day off. Those who get money, get to it. We now see the whole shit falling apart. They all desperate. Chris Brown still blackballed, charging fans $1,100. Bum. He is the definition of what you call a piece of shit. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come. You won't trick me, nigga. Except there come a falling away first. That's why they ass all falling away. He's falling away. He fell off. That's why he got a charge. Falling away. That's why he got punched in the face. Whack-ass security guards. Niggas are falling away. He got a divorce. Embarrassed. His ass is a pervert. Charges on men and women. Falling away. Out of here. Kanye West. Falling away. Told you that nigga's a black antichrist. Every last nigga that's falling away, I was trashing them before they fell away. Only one still standing is Pharrell. He the only one still left in good graces for now. But Pharrell, I know for a fact now, they sent you to spy on Jacob too. All y'all niggas were spying on that man. All of y'all. And that's why the key players that been spying on all of us, it's time for their ass to go. Because they've been spying on the black community, keeping us ignorant, taking our money off their stupid ass drinks, and talking about nothing. Niggas sold us Sean John. I never buy that shit. I'm gonna be real, y'all. I've never walked down a block with no rapper clothes on. Never. 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 Other than that, even when Jay-Z brought out the Sean Carters, they were fake Gucci sneakers. He stole that from Gucci. He took the old Gucci sneaker and put Sean Carter on it. That's all he did. So I'm just telling y'all the truth, man. As you see once again, Jeezy and Da Vinci was in the Blue Da Vinci was in the club doing homework. They was working, y'all, back then. Snitching. Fake talking. You see it, clear as day. They were snitching in the club, man. So, Jeezy did homework. Diddy did homework in the clubs of Atlanta. And Jay-Z will call him on speed dial, or they'll call him on speed dial and tell him what's going on. And that's what the fuck they was doing. Because once they got Big Meech in the way, that was also Diddy and Jay-Z taking over Atlanta too. They took over Atlanta because they controlled Jeezy. When Jeezy had the city of Atlanta, when he had the whole city, they was running him. So that's how they was running Atlanta. Now y'all see what I was saying. They also took over Miami through him and DJ Khaled. That's how they took over Miami, and they was able to kick Luke to the curb, kick Trick Daddy to the curb, and them niggas took over. That's what they did. They were signing niggas from your state, then they come take over your shit. Because they knew in New York, they was going to get robbed, shot at, beat up. There was no good in New York like that. He had fell off, got eaten, it was over. Biggie was dead, it was done. For those who don't know, really, once Biggie died, a lot of us really had nothing to do with Diddy no more. The only reason why we still had Diddy around is because we supported D Block. We supported Jada, Styles, and Sheik. Period. Nobody never supported Diddy no more for real, y'all. He was just always around in a way. So on that note, I think that's it. Rick Ross want to prove to us he didn't get beat up because he didn't get beat up because he didn't do shit. As you see right here, he was watching his man get beat the fuck up. All right. One of his mans almost got put in a coma. The other one had to get carried away. All right. And this is their welcome to Canada fucking beatdown. You should have never played Not Like Us. So Canada had to show you niggas, you not like us at all. You niggas can't even fight. Not like us. Showed you. Nigga got beat, big nigga beat so bad, the rest of the gang was able to sit back and watch. See, that nigga with the black jogger suit, that's the one that punched Rick Ross, allegedly. But they knew they were so much of punks, he was like, man, I ain't got to do nothing no more. He was like, man, y'all got this. He let the skinny niggas beat on him. So the whole point is, we now know all these niggas are punks, agents, former COs, and that's it. Other than that, y'all, I'm about to get out of here. We now know, y'all. Diddy want an old girl to trick off at his parties. So we see the pattern of him making women jump off at the party. That is called human sex trafficking. Human sex trafficking is the new word for prostitution and pimping, period. So as you see, Diddy grabbed her just like a pimp that was not trying to let his hoe go with the money. The money was in the bag, and the pimp said, where you going? And I'm going to say it again. We clearly can see Diddy had to be connected with some type of law enforcement for him to be able to behave like this in a public environment, daytime, robe on, don't give a fuck, with no regard. Then get the tape back when it's done. He got the tape back, and allegedly they found it in one of his vaults in the raid, allegedly. So we already know it's not about what Diddy did. Let's look at his mentality. He had the mentality of a person, a black man in America, that already knew he was never going to go to jail, because no so-called black man in their right mind would ever do no shit like this, because any black man know that's automatic going to jail, period. Don't care how much money you got, you going to jail. So he knew he had a certain status above the law. I broke down to y'all what Howard University really is. When Diddy was in D.C., that nigga was working with an agency, acting like he was going to school. I think that nigga was enrolled in a CIA program when he was young, man. That's what I think. That's how deep this shit go. It's no coincidence he went to school in D.C. where the laws are made and the president at. Get it? He worked for them people, man. It's clear as day. Disguised as a dancer. We know what? He was no real rapper. He didn't make no real beats. And we also know he was doing this to chicks in Howard University. Facts. So I'm going to ask y'all again. Why are these rappers so scared and quiet? I got another question. Do Drink Champs still come on, y'all? I don't know. This is something else I want to tell you I learned with this AI algorithm shit. This is how it works too. If you don't go on nobody's page, you will not see their shit. It's been like that for a little minute too. Like, say if you don't go on my page in a while, you ain't gonna see my videos. I also told you I do experiments on my own channel. So I'm subscribed to my channel from another channel. And when I go on another channel, my video never pops up. Never. Never. Like I did a video that day, it's not gonna be there. Why? Because my other channel, I never click on this channel. Also, there's a lot of YouTubers that I don't see their shit at all. And somebody might say, yo, you saw that video? I'm like, nah, I ain't see their shit in months. Then it's to the point where certain people, I got to click on their shit. And I be like, damn, I am still subscribed to them. They shit don't come on my timeline at all. That's when I peep. With this AI shit, if you don't click on somebody's channel, you ain't going to see their shit. After a while, that's how I go now. That's why I say now it's about real views and shit, real interactions and things like that. Yeah, that's how I go. So also, you got to make sure you hit the all notification bell. But also, if you don't traffic through certain pages a lot, you're not going to see this shit anyway. That's how it is now. It's so much activity on the internet. It's like now, if you don't have real traffic, and then your shit just don't move. That's what it is. Reason why I know that is people, there's YouTubers that got 100,000, 200,000 subs. They shit never come on my timeline, and they still go live like every day. They go live a lot, but I don't click on their page, so I don't see their shit. Get it? That's how it work now, y'all. If you don't click on somebody's shit, you won't see their shit like that. That's how I go now, y'all. So it's certain things within this whole YouTube thing I'm starting to peep. Everything is starting to be controlled more and more. So anyway, we about to get out of here, y'all. Hopefully everybody have a good day. How many people cooking out today? I bet you ain't gonna smell a lot of grills. You ain't gonna see a lot of food. But what you are gonna see is a lot of people begging on the internet trying to see. They're gonna be saying, "Who cooking today?" Or people like some of y'all, my people, right? And people know y'all usually cook a lot. Watch you start getting phone calls. You cooking today? What you got going on today? People hungry too, y'all. People gonna be hungry, and they're gonna try to come to your house and make 3 plates. Also, watch out for those fools that try to make plates and put them in the car when you're in the bathroom. Watch out for them fools. And watch out for those fools that always want to linger and sit by the goddamn plates. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Got the food laid out. This fool want to keep acting like he want to keep walking around the food, sitting down, talking to people. Nigga whole time the nigga right out looking at that goddamn food. Watch out for them motherfuckers. You know, some people want to go to cookout just to take food. And then they go to 3 more. Next thing you know, they got a buffet in the crib. That shit gonna last them all week. So the only people mad about cookouts today are the people that are hungry. They want to go to a damn cookout. But people like us that work and get money and shit, man, we ain't trying to cook and do all that extra shit. Fuck it. So other than that, y'all, if anything, I eat some Nathan's. I'm going to show some love to the city, you know what I'm saying? Eat some Nathan's and shit. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to eat some Nathan's. Fuck it. On that note, y'all, I'm about to get out of here. Salute to everybody up in here. Everybody in the background. Enjoy y'all day. I'll be back tomorrow. 4th of July, we lit. We made history. Diddy got another lawsuit. Chris Brown still charging in the crisis. And the rap game is still dying. We out. 1. What's up, Uncle Diggity? What's up? What up, Wax? He got the black eye wings dropping soon. Yeah, man. Rick Ross want to prove to us he ain't get beat up. 4 days later when his shit healed up. And the nigga went to the plastic surgeon and got makeup on. Stop it, Rick Ross. Stop the shit. That shit said, push. Yo, his bodyguard, it was whipping his wrist. It was whipping his wrist. Yo, you ever seen a big nigga get broke down with 100 rib shots? Oh, man. They was hitting his man so fast, looked like the nigga had chicken wings. That nigga arms was moving so fast. They were beating the shit out that nigga, man. Rick Ross, why the fuck you ain't help, man? Punk. You a punk, man. All right, y'all. I'm gonna do a vote of public opinion before I leave. Real talk, man. Should Chris Brown be charging black people $1,100 in a crisis? Now, I'll be racist a little bit. Charge white people because they can afford it. Charging black people $1,100, $1,000 in a crisis. Is Chris Brown wrong for this? Is it fair? I mean, he got to get his money. I mean, what y'all think? If you think Chris Brown wrong for this, let me know. If you think he's doing the right thing, holla. Then let's ask the question. Of all fans, why did he make a disabled fan lay on the damn floor? What the fuck is this represent? What is he doing in this picture? That's for one. Does this man have his Johnson pressed on his woman back? What is this nigga doing? All right? And I'm going to tell you again, if you go on a Chris Brown show, don't tell me because I'm not fucking with you no more. I'm not fucking with you. All right? Straight up. If you rock with people like this, you weird to me. So I'm going to ask y'all again, what is this about? I'll wait. What's up, Cozy? What's up? Black people still buying Balenciaga. Why not? Fuck it. She need to use her cane to whoop him. Yeah, I believe that. Yep. If you dumb enough to pay $1,000, that's on you. Well, they say a lot of people got mental issues. You seeing it for yourself. This is what they call. This is what they say the black delusion. This is what they call when they say we have mental health issues. This is what they talking about. It's part of it. It's not just our anger part of it. It's not just our PTSD. It's shit like this we do that don't make sense. This is what they say. Both of them don't make sense. He the idiot for charging. She the idiot for paying. Two idiots. Hey, I'm gonna keep it real. This is why they say we loon balls. Hey, if you a fan, be a fan. If you really respect your fan, show them some love. Nigga, don't cost you nothing to show them some love. You already rich, right? But when you blackball and every year your taxes is $2.something million, you got to get that money back or you gonna go broke. I don't feel bad for anybody who signed up to get used like this. See that? Who can afford this ish? Well, I bet you we won't see the backstory when this woman be on the street homeless in a wheelchair. We ain't gonna see that story. We're not gonna see the story how life spiraled out of control after this. Hold up. That song, The Whole World is a Stage by Fantastic Four. Yup. Hold up. She can't tell he's squeezing her cheeks or not. Trying to say she numb down there? Man, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what the fuck he's doing, y'all. I think Chris Brown is pressed up on that woman's backside, man. That's what I think, man. This nigga's weird, man. Hold up. CB, what the fuck? I can't. Yo, my child artist going down. That's the whole purpose, y'all. The whole purpose is to traumatize all of y'all from this generation. That's why y'all had to see all y'all generation get embarrassed. Just like everybody generation. I broke all this down. Y'all grew up on these people for when you were kids. Anybody grew up on Chris Brown as a child, he's attached to your heart. I'm telling you the truth. You have an emotional attachment to Chris Brown because he's from your childhood. This is why I told y'all about characters. Some of the characters you never put away. You only put away the cartoon characters and the toys. But the other characters that you loved as a child, they're still with you in your heart. That's how it works, y'all. This is how they control your soul. That's why they introduce you to these people as when they're children. They're children and you're children. When they grow up, you grow up with them. That's how they control you as an adult. That's the name of the game, y'all. That's how it works. So that's why I joke and I troll, because I know for a fact people have emotional ties to these people. That's why I do that, y'all, on purpose. When I troll people about Jim Jones, because I know people really love that man. When I troll Jay-Z fans and Diddy, they really love them, y'all. I'm not bullshitting you. People really thought they were them. People were inspired by them. People thought that if they followed those guys' lead, they could be successful just like them, man. I saw it with my own eyes. I know. So that's why I go super hard to troll. That's all I be doing, y'all, because these people, they really, all of them are fronts, and you grew up on them, so you really attached to them. See, me, I broke away from all that shit with rappers. I don't feel like that about rappers. Get it? Then you'll see, like on some real shit, all of the rappers I respect, I don't talk about them because they don't do clown shit. But you're gonna see, it's the rappers, some of the people you grew up with, they always doing clown shit. That's just the difference. I only talk about rappers that's trending for topics that's clown shit. So there's certain rappers I never talk about. I got 760 lives. It's some rappers I never did a video on because they never did clown shit. It's certain clown rappers always do the clown shit. Busta Rhymes, Chris Brown. See, y'all grow up on Chris Brown. I grew up on Busta Rhymes. But I don't got no love for that nigga. The rappers I got love for, they dead. I kept telling y'all this shit. Most of the rappers from my era that's around, most of them are clowns. Most of them. So I don't respect none of them. They have no attachment to my childhood at all. So they don't mean nothing to me. Some of y'all never got over that shit. Because you know why? You grew up on Chris Brown for how many years? Then you sat back and watched the nigga on the internet and liked his pictures for another 10 years. You attached to him. You attached to him and a lot of celebrities. That's your problem, y'all. They're not your family. They're not your fucking toys. None of that shit. They just here to always be in your fucking life. Say, hey, remember me? Remember me when you was a child? And I made you laugh and dance? See, remember me? Buy my record. Come to my show. Sit. I'm out. Look at all them rainbow men around Diddy while he dancing, y'all. Look at all the rainbow men in the front row. One chick, is that Cassie standing there? Like one chick. Look all them, this was a rainbow party. See that? Showing y'all, man. This what they was doing in Atlanta right here. All of them. Look at all the men in the front. Sing and dance, laugh with women, beat on chicks and be mad. See the difference? All around all the men, happy as a motherfucker. Happy when he around them boys. Happy. With the woman, mad. I'm gonna tell you fools again, man. This the real Diddy right here. So why the fuck is all these rappers scared of him? Why were they so scared?